Debonair. Okay.
Bet. Welcome back, everybody, to another week of the show. It's what week I was about to say
18.
16, 18 now. It's the
17.
last games of the season.
18.
Last games of the season. Things are about to get wild for a couple teams. Things are already set in stone for a couple teams. Some people are in the toilet. And some people have tanked well. Some people are just shit out of luck. Um, but this is what all the last week of the of the NFL kind of does. Everything's exciting. Everything's already set in stone. Some people don't have to watch nothing. Some people don't do have to watch something. Um, but what we do best. We cover as much as we can. We let you guys know our opinions. We let you guys know how we feeling and what's really going to conspire in the NFL for the rest of this year. And happy holidays, happy New Year's, Merry Christmas. To each and everyone. I hope it was a blessed one, great one. We about to enter the new year. But before you enter the new year, man, come chill with the guys. Is that time again? It is that time again. I'm your boy Neil Appeal for real, and I'll have the rest of them introduce themselves as we get started on week 18. And we made it. We made it to 18 weeks of this. So,
We
like,
done.
it's up to
We
that.
done for the season.
The season's pretty much is done.
Yeah.
Next
So
week we're gonna be talking about playoff matchups.
exactly.
So yeah, the season's pretty much done. So shout out to us for getting this season done. We said we was gonna do it for a long time, and just be able to do it now is a blessing in its own. Thank you for that. Thank you for the boys for just being able to be available to do this at at any point in time, exhausted or not. So yeah, this is special. This is special, and hopefully we keep making it more special as more of this goes on. But like I said, I'm Neil Appeal for real. Check out the YouTube channel, Instagram, and whatnot. And then I have the rest of the boys introduce themselves. Gentlemen.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Of course, it's your man Clutch. Another great week. Shout out to the homies Darth Knight and Neil Appeal for real, because they're back from vacation. Week 18. Thank you guys for rocking out with us all year long. And let's get down to the final regular season.
What's up, man? That's what's up. Yeah, we here,
Mhm,
man. Really, I'm really, really happy we was able to get this done.
mhm,
Season one is almost technically in the books. We like 95% done. So week one
mhm,
is over with. I said week one, season one is over with. Can't wait to come
mhm.
back for season two to start this off. You know what I mean? But until then, we're gonna wrap things up here. We're gonna get into the postseason, and then eventually the Super Bowl, and then we hibernating.
Nice. You're right. You're right.
Oh, Dark Knight.
Oh, I forgot. You feel me? Like
That's
it's I'm tired. You feel me? Look, we're division champs. We're first place in the NFC East. You've heard me talk about the Patriots for 18 weeks. You already know what it is. We the best team in the NFC.
The
NFC, AFC.
NFC. You
Yeah,
said the
we the best
NFC.
team
We talking
ever.
about the
Yeah.
Eagles? This man
Nah,
still
we
on the Eagles? That's crazy, bro. What's happening?
that too. You feel me? It's
Okay,
just
all right.
they too. The NFC East, the AFC East. It don't matter which East it is. We got it. We got the title. We got the division. We locked it up. We in there. We get it. You feel me? You already know. Check me out. You already know what my name is. I love
There
y'all.
you go. There you go. There you go. You already know. Week 18 of the NFL is finally here, baby. No more projections. No more if they can figure it out. This is it. Win or lose, you're in. Lose, and you're watching on the couch all season long. We've talked about contenders, pretenders, chaos teams, MVP races. Now we find out who was real and who was just surviving. Some teams are fighting for playoff spots, final playoff spots and seedings, and some are, with nothing to lose. The guy
All y'all.
just to make more teams a little, put them on their feet. And so today we just breaking down their destiny, who needs help, who's walking into a trap, and which games are going to decide the entire playoff picture at the end of the day. So, let's get into it. And I guess before we do the recaps, should we talk about the breaking news headline? Is it breaking news?
It's
Is
up
it
to you, bro.
headline?
It's up to
I was like, all right,
you
say
the
no
host. You
more.
tell me what we doing.
I'll start off, and then we'll briefly, just how we did the other guy from Michigan, we'll just break this off. Breaking news, it's probably already hit everyone else. What is it? Stefon Diggs strangulation. Uh a very This happened in December 2nd. We don't know too much because the Patriots are giving both parties respect in their time to kind of figure this out. But we do have like a trial coming up, I believe, soon, for the most part. But
It's in January. Yeah, it's in
you mean
January.
It's in a
my
couple
bad.
weeks.
You mean in playoff time?
We going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
This
And
man
then,
talking
Oh,
you
about the
know,
Super Bowl. We talking about
we
Stefon
talk
Diggs.
about we
Come on,
talk.
bro.
Hey, this is a
All right,
Patriot
bro.
we're going
star.
to the Super Bowl.
Remember the history of Patriot stars.
We're
Remember,
going to the Super
this is
Bowl.
this is nothing new.
We're going to the Super Bowl with the MVP
Patriot star categorically denies the allegations,
because
bro.
there's nothing wrong, bro. That bitch lying.
The New England
That bitch
Patriots are
lying.
aware of the accusations that have been
Exactly,
made
that bitch
regarding
lying. That bitch
Stefon
saying,
Diggs.
"Oh, Stefan didn't
Stefon
pay me
Diggs.
my money, da 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 da, so he hit
No.
me." Bitch, stop lying. Your food trash. The nigga didn't want
All
your
right,
food.
first off, ladies and gentlemen, we do not condone uh
Assaulting anyone.
domestic
Absolutely.
disputes.
But
We
I
do
do not
not
Mm.
condone
condone
lying bitches
assault.
neither.
We do not condone violence. We do not condone putting your hands on significant others. We do
Mm.
not condone disrespecting waiters or cooks or people who work for
Chefs
you.
or whatever.
We don't condone none of that on this podcast. Let's just put that out there first. We don't condone none of that here. We don't move like that.
We
The
also
way
don't condone lying people.
we were raised,
Yes.
keep your hands to yourself. That's it. Keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, keep your hands to yourself. But Stefan Diggs says these are just allegations. Are they
Exactly.
allegations? That's what we're really trying to discuss. I don't know if anyone knows his
Nah, that's
history
not what
like
we
that.
here to discuss.
What are
I
we
ain't
here to
no
discuss
lawyer.
then? We're just here to break this out
I
the
ain't
way
no
before we
lawyer.
get into
I'm
the
here to
games.
talk about some football.
I mean, this is football, bro. This affects.
I'm
This
about to say it's a
affects.
part of football. We
Yeah,
talking
I was
about.
about to say, bro.
It's a part of
Bro,
football.
Um,
It's a case that is an
Diggs.
allegation that we ain't got a
I
court
guess
case for yet.
No,
I
Diggs.
guess I could start us off since
Go ahead.
everyone feels like there's nothing that we need to discuss.
What are you talking about?
In
No.
my opinion, I think what we need to discuss is this is now the third week in a row where we're receiving reports or news that either a coach or a player is getting involved with a staff member, a female, whatever have you. This happened 2 weeks ago with Sharon Moore. He got fired from Michigan. There's another coach last week who got removed from his position as well because he was dealing with a student or whatever. And now we have this circumstance where even though this is just allegations,
And this has
it
nothing
is still
sexual in nature because both of those have sexual allegations in nature.
it don't have
It
to
don't
be
have to.
sexual in nature. It don't
Well, you
have to
know,
be. We're we're
I
talking about,
understand.
bro, you got to give me a moment to explain my point. I didn't even get there yet.
No, I
You
said I
literally
understand.
just said
I
that
literally
there's
said I
nothing we
understand.
need to talk about, and when I want to start talking, he want to cut me off.
I said
Go
I understand. You're comparing sexual allegations to some bitch saying that he hit her. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I take my players seriously. Tired of these people lying on people's name. We never get to talk about people who lying
We do get to talk about the people line, but we're wanted to. Why are these allegations even brought up in the first place?
because he got money. We already know what it is.
Well,
I
go
mean,
ahead.
shit.
Finish your thought, Clutch. What were you saying?
Oh no, that's a dub. That's a dub. I'm not speaking on it no more. Y'all go ahead. That's over.
Come
That's
on,
over.
man. Come on,
Mm.
bro. All right, bro.
Well, like you
I'm
said,
going to say, what
if
I'm
Yeah,
he's
going to
I'm
not
say.
not
going to
gonna
speak
lie
on
to
it,
y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm dead ass. I'm not staying on here until no 12 o'clock. So if niggas cut me off today, that's a dub. I'm not talking on it.
All right, bet
well, like I
we
said,
could move on from allegations.
I'm gonna say this, man. You gotta be smart. And listen, we obviously don't know what happened. We don't know if this is apparently a person that's making these allegations out of truth, out of lies. We don't know. Obviously, none of us was there. We have to wait for it to play out in court. And even when it does play out in court, a lot of the times the court gets it wrong. You know what I mean? So it is
yeah,
what it is. What I will say in situations like that, man, when you're having a personal, because I think he's a personal, his personal chef, something like that, some craziness like that. When it comes to
yeah,
situations like that, bro, I keep going. It goes back to what I've been saying and making sure that you have these people sign NDAs. You come in
yes,
doing whatever you're doing with me, around me, in my vicinity, and I'm Stefon Diggs. I'm over here making 80 mil, 100 mil. You're signing an NDA. I'm gonna spend the extra couple thousand. I don't care.
yeah.
Because
It's
at
a
the
couple
end of the
thousand
day,
to a million.
exactly. Because at the end of the day, you have an image to uphold in the NFL,
Hmm.
let alone when you're working for the New England Patriots.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So again, I don't know if it's true. We don't know if it's
we
We
lies.
don't
don't
We
know if
know.
don't
it's
know.
true.
We do not know. That's why it's an
Yeah,
allegation. We
It's
don't know
literally an
what's true.
allegation
that's what I'm saying.
that has
That,
been
that
furiously denied and vigorously denied.
Hey,
On one
and
side,
that's
we're
fine. We,
gonna have to
we
look.
we have to, unfortunately, we have to wait for it to play out in court. Nine times out of
Yeah.
ten, what he's
Mm.
probably going to have to do, which sucks, but which a lot of
There is
athletes and
already a
celebrities have to.
financial settlement letter that was sent to the girl's house. It is already it's
It was
already
a
being
girl.
handled.
Yeah, she was a cook.
It's a personal like cook chef person.
Okay, so more.
The lawyer
Well,
has already sent a financial settlement letter to her house.
Well, did she sign the financial letter? Because you can
It
send.
was
That was the
sent
same
like
thing. That was the same thing with
it
Shannon Sharp when he sent the thing to what's her name, Zuniga Gabrielle, whatever her name is,
I
Zuna,
believe
whatever
so.
her name
Yeah.
is. He sent multiple financial
yeah,
letters to
it
her,
was
and she
only sent
declined all of
one.
them.
He only sent one and it was only like a couple days ago.
So we don't know if it's been signed yet. So it hasn't been settled.
So
So
yeah, he sent
so
it
there
to the
we go.
house. It's only been a couple days yet.
I mean, it don't take a couple days to sign a piece of paper. So
It don't
nine
actually.
times
Yeah.
out of ten, she declined.
Obviously, she's not going to accept it. If she plans on taking this to trial, her lawyers told her don't sign anything that you receive from him because it may include a clause that you're not allowed to pursue or
To
we can
speak on it.
arbitrate the issue outside of court. So that's
Hmm.
it. That's obviously she's not going to sign anything.
Well, we're gonna see what all happens because Diggs is scheduled to be in court Friday, January 3rd for his arraignment. That date
That's
falls
next week.
2 days. Yep,
Yeah, it's a couple
January
days. 23rd.
23rd. That
Oh,
falls
23rd,
2 days.
23rd. My bad.
23rd, yeah, 23rd. And it falls 2 days before the AFC Championship games. So if the Patriots will make it to the AFC Championship game, that might be something looming over their heads. I don't know how hard, I don't know how heavy. Like I said, these are just allegations. We just want to make sure that we just bring it to everyone's awareness that this is something that does seem a little scary. That does have playoff maybe implications because that is a star wide receiver. That is someone that when Drake may needs a bailout, so Diggs is there to bail out and be their star receiver. That's what you do when you're a star receiver. So it would be bad if the arrangement would just hold him back for the AFC game. So this is something to just point out. And we do not condone violence of any form of that. So and we don't condone lying too. So let's hope that this gets settled in court. The truth reveals all. How they usually say the ball don't lie, bro. We're gonna see the ball lie or not. The ball don't lie. So we'll just start off with that. All right. And then just right on to that, we'll just go straight into the Christmas games. Because we have some Christmas games come up. It's very new that we getting still rather fresh. We're still getting Christmas games from the NFL. Um, I would just like your thoughts on these three games or one of the games you want to talk about. It doesn't have to be all three of them. One has with One of them has our boy Clutch and his Dallas Cowboys. Just your thoughts on one, Christmas games, and two, the game that you I guess you enjoyed the most. There was only one really enjoyable game, and that
I
was
was about to
Dallas,
say
to be
it
honest.
wasn't that many.
Only one really
There's only
enjoyable
one
game.
enjoyable
But
game.
we got to talk the quality of these games on Christmas. I'm not gonna lie, I felt compelled to turn on, make sure I had the NBA going on because these Christmas games didn't really hit the way Roger Goodell was hoping they'd hit. That's his fault on setting up these matchups: Detroit, Minnesota, Denver, and KC at this point.
I think it's and my bad to cut you off. I think the reason that these Christmas games were not exciting is because all of the teams that were in the Christmas games, except for the Broncos, let's look at it. The Cowboys and Commanders. Last year, the Commanders were in the NFC Championship game. People expect the Cowboys to be every year. No one was expecting by the time we get to week 17, neither of those teams are competing. Then you have the Lions and the Vikings. The Vikings were, I believe, they were 11-6 last year,
Mm.
or
I
12
think
and 5,
13,
something like that.
13 and 3 last year, and then
The
they got
Vikings
their
were,
ass
yeah,
sprayed
okay.
in damn playoffs.
So
Mm.
the Vikings were 13-4 last year. If anything, people expected, or at least the NFL or advertisers expected them to be competitive. The Lions have been competitive every year for the past 3 years. So both of those teams were probably, they were expecting, okay, they're probably going to be two playoff teams playing. And then lastly, the Chiefs. The Chiefs were pretty much still alive until 2 weeks before the Christmas game.
Mm.
So it's only a matter of the Christmas games. The reason they didn't live up to the hype, in my opinion, is because the NFL or Amazon or whoever, the advertisers, they
Mm.
had these teams picked on a slate because of what they did last year, and they could not predict the pretty much all five of those teams collapsing. Dallas collapsed because of the defense. The Commanders collapsed because of Jaden Daniels getting injured 3 times. The Chiefs collapsed. The Lions collapsed, and the Vikings collapsed because of injuries. That's it. So
So
Collapse
do you
because
think that the NFL should start putting TBA, or to be determined, for Christmas games, and not put this next year 2026 Christmas game all because of what this playoff team did this year? Because just because you went to the playoffs last year doesn't mean you're going the following year. You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
Again, like you said
It's
with the
topsy
Vikings,
turvy.
it's topsy turvy. Everyone swore up and down the Vikings was going to be elite, especially
Mm-hmm.
after last year, and them boys
nobody
flopped,
nobody
huh?
said
Yeah.
that.
You
Everybody
said
said that.
nobody said that.
Yeah, nobody said that. Everybody said that JJ McCarthy, who was the QB, the rookie QB, because he was hurt his first year, coming in, having the most loaded offense and the most loaded team because they were 13-3, 13-4, going losing into the playoffs. And so the whole story was JJ McCarthy, you supposed to be lit as shit. We have now seen JJ
Correct.
McCarthy is not lit as shit.
But
That nigga ass.
he's under Wes Phillips, one of I'm not gonna say he's a amazing offensive coordinator, but he's a pretty
Mm.
decent coordinator. He knows what the hell he's doing. He turned the Vikings around under, again, Brian Flores. I'm not
Mm.
saying he's the best defensive coordinator, but he's up there.
Not
We
saying
seeing
the
what his defense was
defense.
doing,
Did
huh?
I say anything about the defense?
I'm talking about the offense and defense.
Yeah, but I didn't say anything about the defense. The only thing I talked about was JJ McCarthy because that's the only thing that
He's one
anybody
person.
wants to talk about.
He's one person. What are you talking about?
Yes, exactly. That
Okay.
was the only person because everybody that came back like the same year, you got JJ on the team. You got a O line that was able to protect you. You got the same people that Sam Darnold threw to last year. You have the best situation of any rookie QB ever,
Correct.
ever,
And
period.
everyone was expecting to see Justin Jefferson go off. People was expecting to
Because
see
yeah,
Aaron
because the head
Jones. People
coach,
was expecting to see Jordan, whatever buddy name is. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
Jordan Addison,
Yeah,
all
I
them
almost
boys.
said just Jordan. I don't know why I almost said just Jordan,
Yeah,
but
the
but
head,
they was
yeah,
expected to see him.
the head coach picked JJ McCarthy because that's the person that he wanted. He got hurt the first year, so he said, "All right, bet, that's fine," and that's why they traded Sam Darnold because even though they were 13-3 and they said, "Holy crap, we could just keep Sam Darnold," they said, "You know what? No." The head coach literally said, "JJ is my dude. This is the person that I want. This is the person that I drafted. He ain't it."
Hmm.
So,
And
do you think
mind you,
Go
nah, I
ahead.
was just gonna say, and mind you, this is coming off of the fact that like Justin Jefferson over the past, I believe 3 or 4 seasons, has had over, I believe, 1,200 receiving yards, and this is the first season where he is doing rough,
He
and it's
literally had
purely
like sub 600,
quarterback
700
play.
yards.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, we
Mm-hmm.
can't let's not scrub them out. 600 yards. That's nothing to turn your nose at. 600 yards is decent. I'm not gonna
When
say it's,
you're a
Hmm.
1,200 yard per
but you
year,
don't get that. You don't average that every single year.
you're
Hell,
basically
Tyreek Hill
averaging
has
a
bad
thousand
years.
years.
All right,
You're
Dev,
literally averaging
Dev,
1,000. He's a
2020,
prominent.
he had 1,400. 2021, he had 1,600. 2022, he had 1,800. 2023 was a down year. He had 1,074, but I think he was injured
He is a
for a
yeah.
couple of
He's a
games.
1,000 year
And then
receiver every year.
2024, he had 1,500. So bro is averaging over 1,500
Every
receiving
year.
yards,
You have never heard
and he
this
didn't
man
even crack a
complain a
thousand.
day in a life. You have never heard this man complain a day in his even in a year of where he got 1,074 yards. You never hear Justin
I've
Jefferson
never.
complain a day in his life. This is the first year you hear JJ actually complain and said, "Hey yo, what the fuck are we doing?"
So, do you think that the Vikings are where they are because
Because
of
of
the
JJ
head coach?
McCarthy.
Do you think it's
Yes,
because of
because
the
of the QB. There's
I said because of the head
literally
coach. I didn't say QB. I said all right, but all right. So you think it's
that's it.
because of the QB? You don't think it's
That's
because
it.
of the head coach?
Because of
You
the
don't think it
head
was because of
coach
the play
picking the
calling?
QB. That's
The
it.
defense was doing a horrible
That,
job on and off this
Oh,
season
for
also as well.
reference,
that's it.
the one season where JJ only got 1,074 yards, he only played 10 games that season. Every other season, he has played every game possible. So now, mind you, in 10 games, he got 1,074. If he would have played the last seven, he most likely would have been over 1,500 again.
So once
So
again,
strictly
JJ ain't it.
People
quarterback
have bad
He
play.
years,
ass.
bro. People got bad years.
No, JJ ass, bruh. JJ ass. He
He's mad
ain't
at
it.
his ass. Okay.
JJ ass. He ain't it.
So who is it? So okay. You know what? Perfect question. Perfect question. So
Hmm.
if Vikings was to get rid of JJ McCarthy, whatever his damn name is, who do you want to see starting in the Vikings?
The
They
Bengals
could trade
quarterback,
for
Joe
Lamar. They could
Burrow.
trade for
You so
Tua.
now you
They
want
The
could
Joe
trade
Burrow
Jangle,
to
for Joe
all
the
right.
Burrow.
Bengals
They could
quarterback,
trade for
Joe
Shadur.
Burrow. Are you bro? Like there's literally nothing else you could, bro. The only other person who could match Jamar Chase is JJ. That's it. You're literally
They could
throwing to
trade
the
for
same
Jalen
person.
Hurts and get him out of Philadelphia because
Nah, like keep him in
What?
Philly. Is keep him in Philly.
What are we talking about here,
The
bro? All
Jalen
right,
Hurts
bro.
slander has always been a Jalen Hurts slander, like ever
y'all,
since.
y'all,
Like y'all just
y'all
don't
are
respect.
reaching hard with
But
this.
nah,
Oh,
I'm saying Joe. It's either I would like to see Joe Burrow because he said he's not having fun anymore and he's not really doing that. So instead of having him take the Andrew Luck route, put him on the Vikings.
I would prefer to see him play for the damn Dolphins. That's what
Yeah,
I would love to
no,
see Joe Burrow play
put
for the
him on the
Dolphins.
Vikings.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Outside of that, the only Christmas game that was actually something that was actually decent to watch, but it literally didn't even matter, was the Cowboys game, the Cowboys and the Commanders game. I wasn't expecting the Commanders to put up that type of a fight, but it was a good Christmas game, man. It was a good Christmas game. So all the other ones, I didn't even watch the other games. I probably watched maybe a quarter, maybe two. I don't even think I watched the Chiefs game. I think I watched the highlights of it. So Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I just looked at the Chiefs game. There's nothing to really talk about, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it wasn't really much to
But yeah, hopefully this don't.
you lost Mahomes, you lost Gardner. I can't remember
They
nobody's
on
name
their
today.
third string quarterback, man.
Yeah, they're playing on a third string quarterback. But he was looking pretty decent. I can't lie,
It
man.
was
I can't
yeah,
lie.
he was decent, and Broncos defense, I a little worried for the Broncos, but competing with a team like that, but AFC West battle, I guess, is not like crazy to be heard of. Say no more. But we've got more games to talk about because we had an electric Saturday. Saturday games were kind of electric from the Texans, Chargers to the Ravens and Packers. You
Yeah, it
know,
was crazy.
those are two games that you guys can definitely talk about because we might have to talk about a certain someone had a hat trick and more during one game, and then the Texans and the Chargers, and,
Texans took care of business like they
and
were
they clinched the
supposed to.
playoffs.
Yeah, they took care of business like they were supposed to. Uh, Jay Herbo got sacked a bunch of times and his arm got hurt again. So that's it. He's
Okay.
resting for the playoffs now. So there's nothing the
Yeah.
Chargers are playing for anymore.
Again,
And
when you get to
then
that point, rest your starters, bro. There's no you
Hmm.
got a decent spot. You're not going to get the first. It is what it is.
uh,
Rest your
so
starters. Put
that's
your
it.
second, third string in.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the
That's
Texans are just
it.
trying to
Yeah.
play for the division. So they're trying to take care of business. Um, Texans are like the only team that I could really see that I just don't really, but we have a top five defense. That's fine. Um, the Packers game, Jordan Love isn't there. Micah Parsons isn't there. Your
Injuries.
defense can't handle Derrick Henry. This is the outcome of the game. This
That was
is
embarrassing.
literally you playing Madden. Like it's you playing Madden. Like, bruh, like you there's no stars except for D Henry, bro. Like, let me just
Mm.
put the ball in his hands and say, hey, bro, go rush for 200 yards, bro.
That man had four. Bro, I was blowing the chat up. That man had four
Four
touchdowns, 200 and how
touchdowns.
many? How 200 and how many yards? How was
Bro,
that
he just yeah,
possible?
just go yeah, bro. Like yo,
This man was running
Lamar,
against high school players. That's what he was doing.
bro, Lamar
I'm saying
wasn't
he is a
there.
big
Micah
athletic
ain't
guy.
there. Their QB on the Packers ain't there, so they not throwing the ball like that. And he's kind of a rushing QB that does have an arm because he does have accuracy and shit. But the game plan isn't built like it's built around Jordan Love. So, if the defense can't stop D Henry. So, and D Henry didn't fumble. So we're just
That
gonna
is true.
keep
He did
giving him
not
the
fumble
ball.
this time.
Just keep giving him the ball. Keep giving
I,
the
I
ball.
mean, they didn't give him the ball the week before against you guys.
Yeah, he
So
fumbled.
nah,
Look at Zay
man.
Flowers fumbling too.
Hey, that whole team fumbled.
Yeah, the whole
The
team
whole
fumbled.
team
The
fumbled.
whole
That's
team fumbled.
they
Hey, guess
whole
what? The
team
whole
fumble is
team
all
fumbled.
the
From
whole
top
team
to bottom,
fumbled.
the whole team was
I
fumbling.
will say from
So,
down to yep,
and guess
top to
what?
bottom.
This game, nobody was fumbling. So that was it.
We got
Tyler
saved.
Huntley was looking great out there. I'm actually pissed off that the Dolphins got rid of him because I was kind of confused as why they got rid of him as a backup. I was kind of confused why they got rid of Skylar Thompson as a backup.
Mhm.
Tyler Huntley should have stayed as a backup under the Dolphins because he would have been in a great second string, hell if not third string quarterback, man. But Tyler
Malik
Huntley
Willis
was
can
looking
be
good.
a starter in this league as well. So
Malik Willis was looking great
See,
too.
he
I'm not
probably
gonna hate
can be
on
a
him. He was
starter
looking
in
really
this
good.
league. If
Malik
Dylan
Willis
Gabriel's
can
getting
be a
one,
starter
then
in
oh shit,
the league.
if Dylan Gabriel's able to start, if Shador is able to start, if all these other QBs that we've seen been able to start, he definitely deserves a starting chance. I definitely see that.
Malik Willis can be a starter in
You
the
know,
league.
most of these guys get.
Where do you want to see Malik Willis?
If I want to put Malik Willis, I'd put him um on a rebuilding team, like
Cardinals?
either the Cardinals
The
or the
Raiders.
Jets. No, the Raiders is a hellhole.
The Jets? Okay.
Yeah.
The Jets.
I mean the Jets is they doing more than rebuilding. Them boys is it's not looking
Yeah,
good.
bro.
I don't think that, it'll be, I
Aaron
think
Glenn is getting fired
I was just about to say, I think they're going to get rid of Aaron Glenn. I don't know why. I think he
because
deserves,
he is
again,
trash. Look, I'm gonna explain it to you. Aaron Glenn currently is going to end his season 2-15, right? Let's say whatever, you don't fire him, you bring him back next year. The most the Jets are gonna win 6 or 7 games. So he is now going to be for that season, let's say at best 7-11. He is now going to be a 9-20 something coach. Then comes the third year. You're
give
going
him
to
3 years.
need to fire him because at that point, there is no way you're going to tell me they're going to have a double digit season. So he is literally going to be a head coach who has a under 500 record with a 20-digit loss that he has to make up. You have to fire him.
You can't fire him this season, man. You can't fire him. This is his first
I
season.
just explained it to you how.
I
It's
understood it perfectly.
unfortunate. Yeah, it's
I
unfortunate.
understood it perfectly.
So if
But
you
you cannot
understand
fire
that,
someone for 1 year. It takes at
okay.
least 2 to 3 years for a head coach to build his ideal team.
Oh,
And he
really?
walked into a shit
When it,
show.
oh,
This is the
really?
same thing that Brian Flores
He
walked
has to
into
play in a
after. Hold on,
division,
hold on. This is the same thing Brian Flores walked into when he first took over. Do you remember that?
but
It
here's
was
the
the
thing.
same thing.
Here's the thing. The Brian Flores thing was him raising his say he put up a bunch and he went against the organization and a bunch of shit happened and now he's in a good place. Brian Flores was right. Tua ain't it. We can move on because he is in a better place. Now, for when it comes to the other team, I you know, what are you going to do? Like
So
you said you understand it perfectly. So a nigga who's spending millions of dollars is definitely going to understand that more and then say, why am I blowing millions of dollars on a dude
because
where
you
in
have
the
to give him a
same division,
chance.
no,
Give him a chance.
because in the same division, you are now having to play Josh Allen and Drake May for the next 10 years. You
Again,
literally do not have time.
give him a
It depends.
Mike Vrabel was able to
all the
change the
you just
It
culture
proved
depends
my
who,
point.
around
though.
You just
in
proved
one
my
year.
point. You just
We
proved my point.
fired a head coach and hired another head coach in one year, and we are now top of the AFC. Regardless if you're going to talk about record, because everybody at the beginning of the season, unless you're a Patriot fan, did not have us above 10 wins. So that's just how real it was. Everybody said, you know what, it's gonna be like a 7, maybe 8. We can get 9 wins. We might, gonna get wild card. I said we was gonna get a 10-win season and fighting for the wild card position. We blew expectations out the water. So we can't talk about the strength of schedule and all that stuff and all that because, bruh, the Jets have had shit schedules all day life, the easiest schedules all the time. The Titans been trashed for so long that they be having easy schedules. Bruh, we just fired, we literally in the same division, fired one head coach after 1 year, hired another head coach, and he changed the organization in literally 1 year. And like I said, if it if the 49ers don't somehow get the first seed, the Kyle Shanahan is the only coach that I said should be getting coach of the year aside from Mike Vrabel. That's it. You gotta fire him. Aaron Glenn is not going
Give
to be the
him
future head coach.
3 seasons. Give him
Don't
3 seasons.
He's going to be a
You just said
double
it yourself.
digit loss.
It
Why
doesn't
are we
matter.
giving him
But
three seasons to then
you just
put
said
in
it yourself.
another head coach that is going to then change everything?
It doesn't matter. You just said it perfectly. The Jets aren't doing anything. The Jets are not going to be at the number 1 spot of the division, not even the number 2 spot. They might get number 3, but I see the Jets staying at
They
the
are
4th spot. So
in a good position until they fired Robert Saleh that's what fucked the
And where
whole
did that
shit
get
up.
them? And where did
That's
that get
what
them? You
fucked
should
the
have
whole
never
shit
fired
up.
Robert. You should have never fired Robert.
Okay.
You
And
moved on
that
too quick.
they was listening to the QB that they was paying a lot of money to, saying that the head coach wasn't the head coach for them and he wanted his friend. That's what it was. And his friend didn't do shit with him either.
Okay. I think that he deserves at least 2 more seasons. There's no way in hell this man walked into a trash ass team. Give this man at least 2 more seasons.
Not a trash ass team because Robert
Who, who,
Sala
who was who
used the
was
same.
who wasn't a trash team
Robert Sala used that same team and was taking that same team
and
and
was
was
going eight
using
and
them.
eight
And everybody was saying that they were a literal QB away because they had a championship defense for literally the entirety of
That's because
Robert
Robert Saleh
Sala's time.
has a defense mastermind.
And
But
guess what? Guess what? Now he back on the 49ers and look at where
and he's
they at.
balling out. The 49ers defense looks amazing.
Okay, so guess what? He left. Guess what? He got fired when it wasn't his fault. And now he is on another team a year later, literally about to go fight for the NFC 1 seed. Fire him. There's nothing else to
Anybody else
say.
agrees with firing Aaron Glenn?
Same thing with
That's
Todd
crazy.
Bowles.
The
Fire Todd
Jets head
Bowles.
coach?
Same
Todd
shit.
Bowles, I don't mind because Todd Bowles has been this head coach for how long now? What,
Um,
2 seasons, 3 seasons now?
No, he's been like for like 4. Like this
Oh,
is
even
might be
worse.
his
Yeah,
He's
so
fourth.
get
been
rid of
like
Todd
four,
Bowles. That's
five
fine.
right
He's
now.
like he's
Yeah,
been there
that
since
I agree with. That I agree with.
yeah, he's
Give
been there
people
since what's
three
his
years
face
to
man.
build a team that they want to build. You can't fire them. You cannot create
um,
a all-star team within the first year. That's not how that works, man.
That's-
And the
as
only
far
reason
as
why you'd fire him is because he's incompetent. Like that nigga just trash, bro. Oddball is trash.
uh, as
Hey
far as
man,
Aaron Glenn, I
holding.
won't necessarily say fire him yet. But one thing I will say is the Jets are 1 game away from being the first team in NFL history to have 0 interceptions.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
So fire him.
He's not a
No,
defensive
I didn't say
coordinator.
all
Fire
that.
the
I
Hey, he's
didn't say
defensive
not the
all that.
defensive.
coordinator.
I
It
was gonna say
don't
he's
That's the
not the
matter.
What the
defensive
hell
defensive
are you talking
coordinator.
about?
coordinator.
It don't matter. He
You
pick
fire
his
the
staff.
defensive coordinator
He
first.
pick
What is
his
happening?
staff. He pick it.
Fire,
He gotta
fire.
fire the whole thing. Fire the whole thing and build it
No,
again.
no, no.
I'm literally saying in the same division, you literally watched it happen. In the same division.
What?
In the same division, you
Go,
watched
go,
it happen.
go ahead, man. What finish your thought? What you said? Because I forgot
Uh,
about that.
I'm not saying that they should fire him. What I'm saying is Aaron Glenn is put in a position where he was not going to succeed anyway. They traded away their best
Lose.
defensive lineman and their best cornerback halfway through the season. They were already not predicted to do anything. They
Yeah,
were already predicted to be a top 10 pick.
yeah.
I think at this point, like Dev says, you give this man time to get some draft picks and some assets and see what he could do with it. But nah, bro, this Jets team wasn't it. At some
What?
point, yes, we can blame it on the D coordinator because they do need to be fired. But at the end of the day, even if the D coordinator is trash because Dallas is trash, our D coordinator is terrible, but we still get picks. At some point, the players on the field have to make plays. And if you mean to tell me for 18 weeks, not
18.
nobody on the Jets has made a play on the ball in the secondary, oh Lord. Oh no.
Now that, now see,
Oh
I
that's
no.
that,
agree.
that's a
I'm
bad
not. I'm not
team.
saying. I'm not saying
Oh
you
no.
wrong. But what I am going to say is,
That is a bad
give
team.
him time to build the team. You
Do
can't do that, bro.
what?
You can't
Do
do that.
what? I just literally, so I explained it to you. You said, yes, I understand it
I
perfectly.
understand everything
And
that you're
you're
saying.
still going to tell me that you're going to,
Yes,
by the third year, you're still going to want a coach who's 12 and 30 something.
yes.
And this is why the Dolphins is the organization.
Because you're not going, you by your own admittance, you just said they're not going anywhere anyway. So what are you trying to prove? You're not going to get the first spot. You're not going to get the second. You might get the third, if not
I
the fourth.
literally just
So what
said.
exactly are you trying to prove?
I
You
literally
go and
just
get
said
the best head.
in
Okay,
one
cool.
year.
Let's say you go get the best head coach. Let's just say you get Bill Belichick out of goddamn retirement. Then what?
And
You making a
then
playoff push with the Jets?
and
Stop it.
then you see everything start to change with people on that team. You will start seeing the money being allocated to players and to things. I literally said in the same division, you just watched it happen.
That's not the exception to the rule. Just because it happens to you, that doesn't mean that it's common. That doesn't mean anything. If it happens to you, that's cool. That's great. But it doesn't mean that
We just watched the Bears be ass and just get the head coach that the QB said that he wanted, who they actually said that they have a best and working relationship, and now they're at the top of the NFC. We're now saying the Bears. Niggas are wearing cheese graters on their head again.
crazy work.
The Bears. Well, it kind of worked out for them. I think the Bears had a lot more in place. Trash team last year, but they were kind of more so. A lot of things were kind of in place for them to be great. And, obviously Ben Johnson kind of took them to the next level. While I see in the Jets, I don't really see much to like kind of build off. If you get what I'm saying, I don't
That's so what do
Going
you
to the
no
have to
draft.
QB,
lose?
no
What
wide
do you have to
receiver.
lose?
So what do you have
Yeah,
to
And
lose?
again,
this is
Me
mind you,
wasting more time?
what you're saying is based off pure speculation. Because if he comes back next year, let's say he comes back next year and go 9-8, 10-7, 8-9,
that's an
that's
improvement.
better than what you did this year. We're not saying that next year he's going to go out and win all damn 17 games. I'm not saying all that. But
No, I
I
said at
think
best,
give
if
him the
you bring him
second
back
year
next year.
to show what he can do. Because if the second year comes and he's still ass like having 2-3 wins on a season, all right, cool. Now, yeah, we made some bad decisions as far as who we selected as the head coach. Then you can get rid of him.
Or
But no, bro, we're not doing that. Don't get rid
I
of this
can
man
get a
after
firehead
1 year.
coach, or I could get a firehead coach.
Who will replace the
No,
Jets head coach then? Who's gonna replace him?
there's plenty of niggas who are gonna be offered jobs and
Great, great. So name three. Give me two.
well, three. Well,
Or two.
If Robert Sala want to go back, he
Stop.
can. But he gonna get offered a job everywhere. Cause keep in mind, bruh, that was
No,
Aaron
he's not
Rodgers' fault.
going back.
But
He's
you
not
never
going
know.
back. He's going to
The
New York.
Jets
You
It's
never
probably
know.
gonna be for the
organization themselves
Giants.
burned
Yeah.
everybody last
Oh,
season.
also, if you want to talk about, if you want to talk about,
They even burned Aaron
getting a head
Rodgers.
coach, like getting a head coach in 1 year and everything, like changing in one whole thing. Um, what you call it? What you call it? Who's the head coach of this team
Patriots
again?
fired their head coach and turned everything around in 1 year.
Who?
Ooh.
The Patriots fired their head coach and turned everything around in one
Yeah,
year.
I've
No,
been
but that
saying
but
that for like
that's what I'm
20
saying.
minutes.
That's not the exception to
No.
just because it happened once doesn't mean it can happen
No,
again.
what you call it?
Yeah.
Liam Combs. He literally just got hired on
They
the Jags
fired the
and
Jaguars coach and he
literally
turned
in the
everything around
first
in one
year
year.
has unlocked Trevor Lawrence in a way that nobody has ever done it in the 6 years
Oh,
that
they
he's been in the
just
league.
started unlocking
Jaguars.
Trevor Lawrence. You
Ja-
Just,
were
bruh, in the
earlier
first,
in the year you were saying he was trash.
I still think he
that's
is. I'm
crazy.
a Trevor Lawrence hater.
Yeah,
Still,
he
I'm not
wasn't,
going to still
but you
say
weren't
that
wrong
the
on it.
head
He was
coach,
playing
yeah,
subpar. It's
and
just
the head
now that
coach
these last 4 or 5
unlocked
weeks
them.
he's been playing good.
No, it's been the last seven. It's been exactly, and I can pinpoint when they've been getting better since the Jacoby Myers trade. That's literally it. You can tell all their receivers are trash. It only took one nigga who had hands.
That's true, Jacoby Myers. Wow, that's good. That's
But how
fine.
is that? So how again is that Trevor Lawrence's fault? Because it's not like the Jaguars was having
No, I'm
trash
not
season after
saying that
trash
it
season
was
after
Trevor.
trash
No,
season.
I'm not saying that. No, I'm just saying that I'm a Trevor Lawrence hater. He trash. He ain't number one pick in the field. But look, Liam Coleman is the only person in the years that Trevor Lawrence been in the league has shown the best version of Trevor Lawrence. and Trevor
Last
Lawrence
couple
don't
weeks.
have shit. Compared to everybody else, Trevor Lawrence don't have shit.
Okay.
Name me the wide receivers on his team except
And that's I thought you meant skill set wise. Of course, he
exactly.
doesn't
Name me
have
the wide
anything.
receiver except for Jacoby Myers that got traded.
It's supposed to be Brian Thomas Jr., but he
Oh, but
asked.
yeah, he trash.
Sad. There's nothing. There's not much really to talk about.
Literally,
And
Liam
their
Combs is
best
a
receiver slash corner is out for the season, so it's like he's just
Liam
doing
Combs,
he's doing what he can. He
Mike
unlocked him
Vrabel,
somewhere midway through the season. Where after 10 games, he unlocks him.
Ben Johnson, three head coaches, all
Ben
within a
Johnson,
span
same
of a
thing.
year, turned their franchises around.
Well, that was like 9 games in, 7 games in for Ben Johnson, maybe 8. They did have a tough schedule to start the
Okay.
season out, to be honest.
Move
Hey,
on
well,
to
hey,
the next
there it
topic.
goes on. Well, those were just all of us talking about the Saturday games, and we need to get to the Sunday games. But since I will say this, since a lot of these Sunday games, as you see, you got the Bengals Cardinals 37-14. That was no need. The Browns Steelers. I mean, it's good. The Browns and Steelers. You can say what you want, but for some reason, Mike Tomlin finds a way
9-8.
to 9-8.
Nine
Bro,
and
like
eight.
I
I'm
told you,
telling you.
bro,
If
like
there's a
it's
there,
one of those
where's the
things.
movie? I can't wait to watch it. The 9-8 documentary needs to be.
I just don't understand why you went for Aaron. And this is me assuming Mike Tomlin made this decision. I just don't understand
Yes.
why you went for Aaron Rodgers. I don't get it.
The
You had
same reason
Justin
why
Fields.
the Jets did it.
Well, the Jets are the Jets, so I don't even care to talk about the Jets.
The
Okay.
Jets
The
thought they
Jets is
had something, but the
yeah,
Jets
that's
are that whole organization is malpractice.
I know.
exactly. Exactly. But I don't understand. You had Justin Fields, and I'm not saying Justin Fields is oh my god, great, but this is the same dude that was 5-2 when he started with damn Mike Tomlin, and you sat him down for Russell Wilson.
Because he's a starter and was getting paid money to be the starter.
I don't care.
That's not how
Keep
the
Justin
NFL works.
Fields in. That he was hot.
It's not how the NFL works.
That's true. He was hot,
That's not how the
Okay.
NFL
but
works.
that's how most of these organization professional athletes and sports teams work. If
Should
I'm gonna pick,
General
I
Mills
want
have
to.
kept going just because
I mean,
just
hold
because
on,
what's his face was hurt and he was on a 3-game win streak?
but we've seen.
Because when he came back, he's on a 4-game win streak. Taking the because we appreciate General Mills for holding it down, but we know who the starter is getting paid the
Who's
money.
that? Who the fuck is that? Who's that?
Davis
David
For the
Mills.
Mills.
Steelers, man.
Davis Mills on the
Dave.
Texans
Davis Mills plays for the Steelers.
for the Texans.
For Texas, that's to Texas. I was like, hold on.
What I'm
Bro,
saying is, should we? Because I'm just asking. Is that not? Because the Texans are currently on a 7-game,
Am I
8-game
an
win
owl?
streak. I'm just asking. Davis
Am
Mills
I an
was on a
owl?
3-game wins. He was on a 3-game win streak with the Texans, keeping their season alive because
Ooh,
exactly the same person who went into they
oh, wow,
buildings.
yeah, I
Davis,
gotta be.
David, what's his name? David Mill? What's his name?
His
David
name
Davis
is Davis
Mills,
General Mills.
Davis Mills.
27
Davis.
Davis
years
Generals
old,
Mills.
QB 10.
So I'm just saying, should we have kept him on the field with the Texans and just let that happen?
It seems like they were. I mean, CJ Stroud stepped up this weekend and they still won. So it's more
Yeah,
so
but
like,
CJ Stroud was injured. So and General Mills was on a 3-game win streak.
oh, during the 3 game win streak. I mean, you saw it
Should
for
we
yourself.
should we not have sat General Mills down and let him? Should we have kept going?
I mean, you
Should
saw
would
it.
he be
They paid.
on would he had won the next 4 games since CJ Stroud came and won the next 4 games after
I
he just
mean,
got off the injury? He won the next 4 games. Would General Mills have won the next 4 games?
we don't know that.
Oh, okay, we don't know that.
We don't know that.
But are we
We
going
don't know
to?
what would have happened if Justin Fields stayed the starter for last season for the Steelers, but it's all good.
Yeah, we don't know because he's a second string and we was paying Russell Wilson money. Well,
Hey, I mean,
actually,
the
we
Falcons
wasn't
did the
paying
same
Russell
thing. They
Wilson
was
money, but
paying
we
damn
was gonna.
Carson Wentz all that money just to be sitting on the bench. What are we talking about?
There you go. And
The
now he's on
Cardinals
3 game list.
are well. Who the Cardinals were paying Carson Wentz money?
No, no, it's legit. Nah, he means Kirk Cousins on the
Yeah,
Falcons. This guy, he keeps getting away with
Bro, it
it.
doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense, bro. It doesn't make any sense. So again, this is not
Why
nothing
sit
that's
down a
unheard
QB?
of. Teams do it all the time, and obviously I don't agree with it. I think it's stupid. If you're paying Russell Wilson all this money, have him starting. But if you don't have this man start and you have the backup that's on
actually, my
fire,
bad. Russell Wilson wasn't getting paid all that money. The Broncos are paying Russell Wilson his
Remember?
contract.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So,
a lot of dead
that's
cap
even
is.
worse. That's even worse. So have
but
him sit and let Broncos pay that money out.
yeah,
That's
but he
true.
was the first string.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
It
matter.
does. He the first string.
It
He
doesn't
was
matter.
just hurt. The first string was just hurt. Like I was saying, should
When
we have
was
let
Justin Fields
General?
hurt?
No, I said the first stringer was hurt. Justin Fields is the second string. You keep missing, like you just don't
Wait, when
understand that.
was Russell Wilson hurt last year?
Literally the whole beginning of the season, which is why Justin Fields was playing.
Yeah, he missed the first 6 games because
Oh,
he
that's
was
crazy.
injured.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know he was
Russell
injured.
Wilson, I think he got injured in the preseason, or he got
You're
injured in
just
like some.
arguing points with no facts and not remembering shit.
This man, what do you want me to do? Pittsburgh's not my team. I forgot that happened. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, but you arguing for Justin Fields, bro. At least
Because he
know
was
what.
balling. He was
Okay, so
balling.
It
understand
stuck
why
with
he
him.
was in the position of where he was. He's still the second string quarterback, and
And
the first string was hurt.
as a
So they
head
gonna put the
coach,
first string in.
as the head coach, I would think to myself, yo, this dude is 5-1, 4-2, whatever he was, 5-1, 5-2, whatever his record was. I'm keeping him in that starter. I'm sorry, Russell. This
Facts.
man is hot.
So we putting General Mills in the starting position for the next 4 games over CJ Stroud because CJ Stroud, even though he no longer hurt, General Mills is 3 games in. And even though CJ Stroud is the franchise QB right now and the first string quarterback, we gonna let the second string quarterback be the dude that's gonna be playing the rest of the games.
Let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick. Speaking of the past Sunday games, I want to give a special shout out to the Atlanta Falcons, man, for balling out, man. Shout out to damn Kirk Cousins, man. Kirk Cousins, he was doing his job. I'm sorry, Carson Wentz. He was doing his job. My bad. I almost messed up his name. He shout out to Carson Wentz. He was doing his damn job. I was not expecting them boys to win against the Rams. I said this to Trav. I said even if the Atlanta Falcons somehow, some way was to pull this off, it doesn't mean anything. But I'm still gonna give respect where it's due. Y'all beat Matthew Stafford. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Cause that game was crazy. That was a
Yeah,
crazy game. I don't know
that's
why y'all
crazy.
can't play like that all season, but
Yeah,
whatever.
that's
We'll
crazy.
talk
The
about it another time.
And
expectations
they
be
love
too
talking
high.
about easy schedules, but
Bro.
when Drake May
No.
and Matthew Stafford have 6 of the same common opponents in their schedule, and we go 6-0, and he go 4-2, oh, we just got a weak schedule. But Matt Stafford, it's all right.
I mean,
Yeah,
to be
I'm
honest,
just
Gavin,
saying
Y'all
that
most
the
of
definitely got a weak
MVP,
schedule.
the
to
MVP
be
out here just
honest,
put up
most of
42
those
points
games they
against the
figured it
Jets
out
out
by
here.
then.
You
The
feel me? He
Falcons that
came out here and
the
threw
Falcons you
three
played on the same
interceptions
Falcons that played
against
this
the
year.
fucking
I told you,
Falcons.
it's
Against the
not my
fucking
fault.
That's why my fucking
No.
QB is a
No,
goddamn
it's not
MVP
my
with
fault.
the
It's not
minus
those
goddamn
teams' fault.
500 on
It's
the
not those
fucking
teams'
slot.
fault.
My fucking
Bro,
QB is
what do you want
MVP.
me to say?
Listen,
The
hey,
Bears weren't the same team they were in the beginning of the season.
Like
Clearly,
I said,
they
that's fair.
weren't.
That's fair.
Is that not
So
a
and
fair
so
point?
and so were the
no.
Texans. The Texans started one
The
and five.
Texans started out
And look at the
ass, and we
Texans.
predicted
Because
them to
guess what?
be
Like I said,
ass.
because CJ was hurt. And we gonna put General Mills in?
No, you don't. You put him halfway in the season just until he gets healed up, and
I
they
bet.
still
So we
saying same way.
understand why Justin
Like
Fields
guys,
only played basically halfway through the season and we put the first
the
stringer.
Niners were ass. They just held on to most of their. Kyle Shanahan made sure they held on to
Nah,
their
that was
wins.
Robert Saleh.
Kyle
Both,
Shanahan
but
top five.
actually, you
Robert
guys
Saleh
both
held that
mentioned
defense
how
together.
good both of them were. It's both of them.
Kyle Shanahan top five.
You
Yeah, he
know,
is. He should be coach of the year if it's not Mike Vrabel. If actually the
Nah,
49ers
man,
get it,
I'm not
I
gonna
will just
lie.
give Kyle
My
Shanahan the coach
coach
of
of
the
the
year.
year candidate is in Jacksonville, bro. That's
there you
crazy.
go.
Yeah, I
Nah,
ain't gonna
Liam
lie.
Cohen,
Yeah,
man.
Remember,
Nah,
the
yeah.
Colts
I'm
started
not giving
out
it go.
7-1, and now they went 1-7. We've seen this before. We've seen teams start out good and be good, and we've seen teams start out bad and be bad. But we've
Yeah.
also seen teams
Yeah, but the
finish
Colts got
strong.
riddled with injuries.
It is
You know.
look, it's my bad, Gavin, that your team,
Oh
some of
yeah,
your
that
schedule
too.
got like that.
That too.
It's not
Since
my
Mac
fault.
Jones was
Your
playing so well, should we have not put Brock Purdy in, even though
They
Brock
put Brock
Purdy
Purdy
came
in, and
in?
look what
And
happened.
exactly. So should we have not kept Mac Jones in, even though Mac Jones was still in a win streak?
Should have
Nah,
kept
nah.
in
You
Mac
put back in
Jones.
your starter.
You should have kept
Exactly. We
Mac.
put
You
back
should
in the
nah.
starter, who is
You
the
should have kept Mac.
QB.
You should have kept Mac Jones.
Ah,
If your starter is injured and misses a couple games, cool, sit him out. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's
but your
completely fine.
QB, who
But
is
when
the
your
starter,
backup
who
is
you
on
know,
fire like this,
we
you keep them
appreciate
in.
you. We appreciate you for
And I'm
keeping
pretty
the
sure he
season
still kept it
alive.
on fire.
Now we're gonna put the season in our first string's
Well,
hands.
we can move on from recaps, man. Because we already an hour in, so we can move
It
on from
was,
recaps.
trust me, this was just most of us just looking at these games and like talking because there's not too many implications going on for most of these games besides the couple that we talked about. No one was going to talk about the Giants and Raiders. Let's be real. You
Bro,
know,
I'm not talking about
nah, come on now.
that.
We're
What are
not.
you talking about that?
Shout out to a special game though. I will say before we move on, Eagles and Bills. I watched that with the
That was
boy, and
crazy.
that was a crazy
That was
game.
crazy game.
I told the boy I was with Clutch. We was watching it, and when
Yep.
the play call, when the just want to make sure there was a flag thrown
Yep.
when nothing was going on, and I looked at my guy, and he looked at me, and I was like,
Yes,
"What
bro.
happened?" And then when they came out of nowhere and
Yeah.
said, "There's no foul. There's nothing going on." I said, okay. I looked at my guy and I was like, yo, the call was
Yeah,
made.
bro. They ain't
The
gonna
Bills
lie,
are
that shit is
winning.
crazy.
And
That shit
then when it
is
got closer and closer and closer to the Bills doing it, another one happens. He gets stuffed at the line when they're about to win the game. And obviously, they scored again. But when the dude got stuffed at the line, I, the flag was thrown again. The play review. I looked at Trav again, and I was like, the NFL made another call. Make it interesting. I was
bro.
like,
Hold on, you gotta say the full effect. This man looked at me and said, Trav, I just got a text from the NFL front office. They said make it interesting, bro. Right after he said that, the wildest garbage started happening in the Bills
I
game.
swear to God. So there is something, and let me not swear. I promise you, there's something going on in the NFL to an extent when it comes to these games and Vegas.
I already
There's
This is
told
got to
why I
be
y'all
don't. This is why I
something.
everything
don't
was
gamble. This
the
is why I don't
same
gamble,
thing,
bro.
bro.
This is why I
And
don't
There
gamble.
is
also,
something going on
I told y'all that
because
since the Seahawks or Rams game, bro. I
no,
told
and
y'all that.
no,
also,
bro, you don't even know.
I do,
Josh
I,
Allen went off script, Gavin. He
yeah, I
went
have
off.
to hold people accountable. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, he was the MVP last year. Josh Allen, bro. I don't want nobody to talk about the coach for the Bills or the play call or the 2-point conversion. I don't want to talk about none of that. It
He pulled
is
a
a
Dan Campbell. What's wrong, Trav?
game
What's wrong?
on.
I thought that's what
No,
y'all
no, no,
like.
no, no, no,
He
no, no,
pulled a
no,
Dan
no.
Nah,
Campbell.
I like Dan
They
Gant, but
went for
that
two
was a
because they
win.
were not confident that they could stop the Eagles from pushing it to
In
overtime
overtime,
and winning or sealing the game.
After
This
that
is not
block punt
nothing
so you
new.
kick.
throw
This
the
is
game.
not the
So you
no.
take the
This is not
loss.
the first, bro. This is not the first time the Bills have been scared to take a game to overtime. They literally complained about overtime 3 years in a row. So bro,
That's fine. I don't disagree with that.
no one is going to tell me, and I'm the Bills fan who've been rooting for them all year. No one is going to tell me that I am wrong for calling out Josh Allen when it is literally the final play of the game. You could have chose to kick a field goal,
You
but you
should have
wanted to go
kicked the
winning.
field goal, but you wanted to
You
pull a Dan
wanted to go
Campbell.
winning. Your receiver gets open. He is wide open in the back of the
Overthrew
end
the
zone.
hell
Wide
out of
open.
him. That's
Throw
Josh
it
Allen.
far left.
That's
Bro,
Josh
that's
Allen.
not
Y'all are
coaching.
acting
That's
That
like
not
is
coaching. That's the
terrible.
y'all
He
are
threw it far
acting
left.
like this man wasn't getting pressured and just escaped the pressure, and he
He
was veering
escaped the
left. And as he was
Gavin,
throwing the
you would have
ball,
get. I don't.
the
I
shit was
think you.
veering left.
Gavin, you'd
Y'all
have
are
gave
It was
acting.
a
Drake
play
May.
action.
No.
Nah,
Say it.
Drake May
Bro,
threw
put
away the
Drake May in that
fucking game.
situation. Put him in
Bruh,
that.
Drake May
He
for
is
three
wide open,
quarters.
Gavin.
Drake
And
May
I
for
know
three
how you
quarters.
feel about wide
Bruh,
open and
Hey,
Drake,
overthrow
Trav.
passes
Hey,
and
yes.
what?
pressure.
And
Hey, Clutch.
and y'all are
What it
acting
was,
like
Clutch?
it was
What it
just
was?
a perfect overthrown throw. Y'all acting like this nigga wasn't escaping pressure. And as he just
He
escaped
does it
pressure, the
every
literal
time.
receiver got open. And as he is veering left, he throws it on the move. It's not like he's
Wide.
getting
No,
his sit
Gavin.
foot.
Wide left.
Come on,
Bruh,
bro.
it's not like
Hey,
Wide
he,
Clutch.
left.
bruh,
What it
he
was, Clutch?
tried
What
to
it
get
was?
his, bruh, he was on the move. He wasn't like, it's not like he was getting his foot set to go try to like dart the shit. Y'all
It
acting
was
like
a
this
play
nigga was like, bruh, stop it.
Yo.
Bruh, y'all acting like this man literally
action.
didn't get
The whole
escape of
point is
pressure.
he's supposed to fake a handoff and run out of the.
And
Yeah,
then guess
that's
what? He got pressured,
blitz.
escaped the pressure because the game would have gotten blown up if he
You
didn't
got it,
escape
bro.
the first pressure.
But guess
Because
what?
y'all are
But guess
acting like
what?
the game wouldn't have end
I have
if
been
he
rooting
they
for
so
the
what do you
Bills, and I am
so
trying to
so
hold Josh Allen accountable.
okay.
And the
That's yes.
Patriots fan is
Yes.
defending him. This is
That's
Of
fine.
trash.
You
all
could
the
hold
things
yes.
that you could have did this
Yes.
podcast,
He
Gavin.
But
Of
look,
literally
all
but
the
missed
things
the
you could have
throw.
did.
But y'all are
I'll do
just
you one
making
even
it
better.
seem
I'll do
like
one
it
even better
was,
for you.
yo, he was just a rant. It was just a regular play action, and he get his foot set and he throws it. And he just throw it all the fuck way over there. Bro, y'all are acting like
So,
the play wouldn't have died if he gotten sacked right there.
but I got one even better for you. I got one even better for you, Gavin. Guess what? You shouldn't even have had your goddamn offense on the field anyway. You should have kicked the field goal
Oh well,
instead of trying to go
oh
for two
well,
and go into
oh
overtime. That
well,
tells me you have no faith in
your
your offense. That's what
oh
that
now
No,
tells
guess
me.
what?
that tells me
Your
you also don't have
QB
faith in your QB, your
your
MVP QB.
QB,
Because he's
your
done this
M
like three times, I think, this
literally
That's
your
season.
even
QB.
worse. So why is he
Okay,
starting? Why is Josh Allen
your
starting then?
Whoa. He
QB.
deserves to start, but it's
Yeah,
just
what the fuck?
like
Yeah, your QB is making a play that 9 times out of 10 he makes. Y'all are acting like this nigga Patrick Mahomes ain't fuck up a throw before and literally
he
lose the
makes it all
Super
the
Bowl.
time.
Yeah,
Damn
not
near
against
makes it all
Tom
the time.
Brady.
Mahomes magic.
Yeah, damn near. So we just had a damn near with Josh Allen because Josh Allen damn near all the time is Superman and will take you out the clutch. 9 times out of 10, you run that same play and he makes it.
You know
You
what it
just
comes.
rolled bad on it.
Well, you know what? It does come down to the same thing. When you the QB, the responsibility does fall on you. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. That Josh Allen
Especially
knows that.
if you call a 2-point conversion. There is no way that anyone is going to sit here and tell me that Sean McDermott, the conversation went, Josh, what do you want to do? Do you want to go for it?
I feel like
Or
we could
should
win the
I
game,
send out
coach.
the special teams? Josh is on the other end of the mic. I'm going to win the game. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Josh, what do you
I'm
want to
pretty
do?
sure too.
Should I send out the field goal unit or do you want to try? He
No,
responded, I'm going
coach.
to win the game. Then you
I can win the
proceed to
game.
throw the worst pass that you could ever throw to a receiver who is wide open.
Wide open.
So I
It's
don't know.
too
Bro.
much.
I don't know.
If you want me to go give it 50-50, I guess I give it 50-50, but I don't know, man. That was a wild way to end the game, and now we just now they've lost their chance to kind of do anything. So, you know, we'll see. Well, the week is about to end. The week 18 last week will tell us a lot. All right. So say no more. I guess. Well, I guess we could talk about the playoff picture, and then. Oh wait, hold on. I have the itinerary before we. I guess we're done with reviews. Two headlines I'd like to get into, a bunch of headlines, and then we can go ahead and get it going. Um, John Harbaugh, is he leaving Baltimore?
Yeah.
Is it finally done?
I don't think it hasn't been signed, but they're saying that it's about to happen. They've been extremely disappointed with what's going on with John Harbaugh, man. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to lose, if they're going to get rid of him. I don't know if they're going to demote him or if they're going to keep him. I don't know. I personally believe that if they're smart, they would keep John Harbaugh. Like you got to like, come on, bro. Like the Ravens has been riddled with injuries. Like I don't
Yeah.
like when they do stuff like this. So when you're trying to put certain people on a hot seat, it's like, come on, bro. Like I get it. Y'all was expecting me included because I said, yo, I got Lamar Jackson going for MVP this year. I said this week one. I
Mhm.
said that week one, and then this man misses five, and then now he misses what? I think this is his third game that he's missing. This man missed half the season.
And when he came back, he was like 1-2 anyway. So
When he
Bro,
came
he was
back, he was
still
playing
injured.
subpar.
He
That's why
came back
stop it.
too early.
He
He
was
came back
still,
too
thank
early.
you. He was still injured, and that's the reason why I
oh,
said, "Yo,
really?
stay out."
Because
Yes,
when he was there, we just saw this man on the street eating, and then we had a
Oh,
stop
whole
it,
this.
week
stop it.
off.
Yeah, we saw
Oh
him play
no.
the chicken
And
wings.
then
That don't mean
then
he can
we
run
had
60
a
yards for a touchdown.
then
Stop it,
then we had a
stop
Don't
whole
do
week
this.
of this the NFL investigating and finding this man because he was healthy and he was eligible to play. So we
No,
can't
no,
use
they
that
didn't
for
No,
find
him.
that's
him. They
not what
find
happened. That's not what
the
I
happened.
know they
Ravens.
find the league. They find
They find
the
the
org.
Ravens because
Yeah.
they like, I guess,
They lied
fibbed
and
on
They
falsified.
yeah.
his
And
They
what
said
his
that he
falsified
status
was
was.
not
injuries. They was
yeah.
falsifying injuries,
Saying that he
including
was
Lamar.
still
It wasn't
yeah.
just about Lamar. Don't do that, man. Come on.
But hey, bro, you're starting QB, who was the person that everybody's waiting to come back because y'all 1-5 and everything was good, and they still looking back. Oh, he's supposed to come back this week. Oh, okay, cool. Literally last minute, he's not gonna play or putting in the other one. Then we have the end of the investigation in the NBA with all the niggas betting and shit with Chauncey and all that shit. And then they go find and investigate the Ravens because guess what? We was lying on Lamar report saying that he's still injured, but he can play. Don't give me that bullshit. That nigga could still play. He got injured again during the game because I watched my team fuck him up. But
When you're
yeah,
Niggas
injured,
yeah.
gotta stop.
I
People
watched my
gotta
team
stop telling
fuck him
their
up.
organization that they want to break, and the organization gotta stop disguising these breaks and vacations as injuries, bro. If
That's
a nigga
true. Load
want to take
management.
2 weeks to go chill with his people and his girl, don't sit here and say the man injured, bro. Just say he's load managing or doing whatever. But the NFL, you're not allowed to load manage. That's just it. Like you're not literally when they do this.
Exactly.
Oh,
Because look at
they
Anthony
pull all the
Richardson.
starters for
That
week
means he quit on my
18.
team.
They're not supposed to
Whoa,
pull all
whoa,
the
whoa,
starters
whoa.
in
No, he
week
didn't.
18. They put them on the injury report.
Anthony Richardson did not quit on the team. He
He
Yeah, he
hit
did.
himself in the eye
Yeah, he did.
with the rubber band, and he was on
Nah.
IR all season because he
yeah.
needed surgery
No, no,
He
no,
to
no.
get
Ga-
The
it done.
reason why,
Gavin.
the
Gavin,
reason
I
why they
want you to
pulled
do
this man
this.
and they put
I
Daniel
want you
Jones,
to do
the
this.
reason
And
why
then
they
just
put
let go.
Daniel Jones, the reason why they got Daniel Jones in, and the reason why Daniel Jones became the starter and will be the starter, if Philip
He
Rivers is
beat him
still there, he
out.
will be the starter. Guess what? Because he quit on his team.
He
It was
beat
an
I don't he didn't
undeniable
quit on
thing
us,
that
he beat
came.
him out.
Oh, really? He
He
quit
beat
on
him
his
out.
team.
Like Daniel Jones
In the
definitely beat him
middle of a
out.
drive, that man said, "Hey, bro, pull me out."
That whoa,
In the
that was
middle of
this
a drive, he said, "Pull me out." That's
Gavin, that
quitting
was
on your
last
team.
season. Don't do that.
Oh,
You got a
really?
new
And that was
mindset.
last season, and he don't. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
That's
Instead,
why they had it,
guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
but
Guess
that's
what?
why they
Guess what?
had Daniel Jones come in,
Guess what? And instead of having this man be the next man up, dumbass nigga hit himself in the eye.
which is insane. And he hit him with so remember with them workout bands. So that thing
So So if this nigga was fucking around on pre-workout, fucking around with an exercise band and slap himself in the eye, you thought this nigga was gonna go in to the fight and throw bombs?
No, I
Okay,
didn't think that. He did that. He
because he
did
quit on
that
his
when he was
team.
supposed to come back.
Because he quit on his team.
I don't think he quit
Imagine
on
if he
his
was
team.
playing against the Jaguars defense and they're just slapping the shit on him and he need another breather.
Th- I
You need
will
another
not
breather.
judge him for last season,
He
but
got asthma.
who
No, he
knows?
don't.
Who knows?
He
But we're
not.
not doing that to
He
Anthony
not.
Richardson. I,
He not.
I,
And
I,
that's why Anthony Richardson is gonna get traded to the Jets.
I. Hold on. Does John Harbaugh leave the Ravens, bruh?
He's not leaving the Ravens. He has to
Same
get
here.
fired.
Oh, say no more. I do believe. I believe a
You
firing
think they're
may
firing him
happen.
this season?
I
No,
think he.
they're gonna
I
give him
think.
next season because everybody's gonna be healthy, and if they fuck up next
Yeah,
season, it's gonna be over with.
a firing is definitely going to happen, but I would say next season if like you said injuries. So let's see what the Ravens do because it was a pretty disappointing season for them. I mean, I do they still have a chance if I'm
Yes,
correct?
if they beat the Steelers.
It still may be a disappointing season for them nevertheless, or it could be like an Eagles season. The backup takes
It
them all
doesn't
away.
matter. If they go into the playoffs, they're gonna lose in the wild card.
Yeah, because they're
No,
not.
which is
It's
fine.
not.
Which is
Whoa, we
fine.
can't.
If he's
It's
gonna
not.
say, "Hey, despite me not having my star QB, I coached us just enough to keep us competitive and put us in the playoffs."
You still have Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley is not no scrub. You still got Derrick Henry. You still have a lot of damn
Yeah,
pieces
Man
that's
just
going.
dropped 42 points.
Yeah,
Against
Tyler
but
the
Huntley just dropped.
yes,
you mean Derrick
Ravens is
Henry
still
dropped 28 points?
yes, we're
Ravens is
talking
still
about
the
a
Ravens.
team that when we go into the playoffs,
They
now
fold.
everybody's going to now say, "Oh, you don't have Lamar, so we don't have to game plan for him like that." Tyler Huntley got a little bit of wheels, so we'll have one person who's probably spy. He ain't nice like that, not like Lamar. Oh, so we're gonna focus 85% of the game plan
You know,
on
I'm
stopping the
agreeing
run.
with you, Gavin, but I want to see the matchup if they make it. I
Okay,
want to see who they match up with.
okay.
I don't know who they match. That's all. I'm just curious.
If they face the Bills, they're gonna get thrashed. If they face the
It's not you
Texans,
guys
they're
because you
gonna
guys,
get thrashed.
no,
If they face us,
it
yeah,
wouldn't
Mike
be.
Vrabel is gonna kill them because we're not gonna win first place. I keep telling you guys, like,
I, ne-
whenever I say stuff on my team, like y'all just don't listen to my team stuff. I keep telling y'all we're not getting first place because if everything ties, it all goes
we already
back to our
talked about
common
this. The Raiders
opponents.
ruined it
And
for you.
it's the Raiders.
They
Yes,
ruined it for
so
you.
we
Yeah,
have
I
no
didn't say
more first
anything.
place. To be honest with you,
The
we
Raiders
already
ruined
locked up the AFC. We might as well. The only reason why we might not rest our starter is because we want to make sure that we're officially the number 2 seed because the Texans and the Jaguars are going to be playing to try to get the number 2 seed from us.
it. They're the battle
So
for
we're just
AFC
going to go
West
put
next
up,
week.
so we're just going to put up, like 30 points against the Dolphins and then, you know, we're gonna put up to like 30 points and then go put our second QB in. We're gonna rest our starters.
Okay.
Put like Efton Chisholm in there. See how he looks.
Okay. Say no more. We're gonna see how that turns out. Well, I guess then I will just move on to the next news. Just to
It's all
we
good.
didn't,
If the Patriots win and the Chargers win, the Patriots will be the number 1 seed. So it's all good.
we're gonna see how next week is very important for a lot of teams, so we're gonna see how that goes.
Right,
But
if
I
Broncos
In
guess
the
Broncos are smart. Broncos will
AFC
just be
East.
happy and sit out their starting. Like everybody that has a great spot in the playoffs this week should sit out their starters if they're smart and don't risk injury. Because what's going to end up happening is you're going to lose your star player and you're going to get to the playoffs and then just lose for no reason. Why? Because you
because you
wanted
got
to
no
try to
second
chase the number
string.
one. Yeah, like it's
Y'all
just
second string not ready.
yeah, just put in the second string, put in the third string, man. Rest your starters. If Broncos were smart, they would take a loss this week. I mean, assuming that a second string can't do it. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. I
If
mean,
they
hell,
take a
same
loss
thing with the
this week,
Patriots.
Hmm.
If they
no,
I
take
if
a
they
mean,
take a
loss, they
loss
give
this
the
week, they
wait,
lose
Patriots the
first place.
number 1 seed.
We'll see. I mean,
Yeah, they
some
have
teams
to
aren't
play this
tanking
week
like
and
we
they
thought
have
they
to win
would, and
this
some
week
teams
Yeah, I was just about to
because
say my team was
if
supposed to be
like
tanking, but they put up.
they
I
trying to
mean,
fight it out.
yeah,
They
I don't
got.
understand what the hell they trying to fight for, bro.
I don't know,
They
bro.
was,
Someone got remember the Titans playing in that locker room, bro. Come on
bro.
now.
I don't know what
Come
happened,
on
but them
now.
boys was
Tua is
balling
gone,
against the
so
Bucks. I don't know what that was about. I'm like, what the hell
Hey
is happening?
man, yo, the Falcons should be losing the rest of their games, but what would the point be? We just be helping the Rams, so just moving forward. Hey, can only do so many things. But with that being said, we do have another headline. It refers back to the Cowboys, somehow always a part of the media, no matter what. Trevor Diggs released from Dallas. I would like to just ask our resident fan. He's mentioned it briefly a couple times this season about Diggs. Um, just want to know your thoughts on this and where does his future go from here?
Uh, First things first, shout out to Trevon Diggs for being a wonderful player while he's been with the organization. We did draft him, but ripping the band-aid off, I told you guys this literally weeks ago. I told you guys this after like the third or fourth game of the season. And I even said this again when he had a quote unquote mysterious concussion injury in the motherfucking house. Apparently, he got a concussion because he was trying to mount his TV on the ceiling, and the idiot dropped the setup and rig on his head and concussed himself.
Can't be serious.
Literally, the team said you couldn't even pay someone to install the TV, and the TV setup fell on you while you were trying to install it to the hanging it from the
And what
roof.
and what you want us? What you want it for the on the ceiling for?
because I want to lay back and watch TV. Like,
Bro, that's
why are
My
stupid,
you
bro.
neck
why are
Stop
hurts,
you
it.
man. I
Stop
don't
questioning
it.
want to
That's
shit?
sit up.
stupid.
Like, why
That's
are you
stupid.
questioning shit? Like,
That's stupid, bro.
Stay tell
That's
Mind
come on,
you,
man.
why are you questioning shit?
mind you, the
this
reason
is
he
rich
was
people, bro.
released, the reason he was released from what I heard was that wanted him to the team wanted to fly back from DC after the Commanders game as a team. This dude wanted to miss the team flight to go party and stay behind and do his thing. And they told him, no, you have to fly back with the team. And he refused. And they sent him his termination papers the day after.
That's
But this has
insane.
been building up because one, he was injured, so that was already an issue. Two, he wasn't playing that good anyway, especially because we switched from man to man defense to zone, and he's looked terrible in zone defense all season. So that really wasn't working in his favor. He looks a step slow. He got burnt on. I mean, everyone kept talking about in the first like 4 or 5 weeks of the season how every week the Cowboys just had a busted coverage and someone got wide open for a touchdown like 50, 60 yards down the bro. It's okay. You know, we love Stefon Diggs, but brother, you need to take some time off to recover and heal from your injuries. I believe by the Cowboys cutting him, they save approximately 15 million. I think it's like 12 to 15 million dollars by making this move. So this is not just we're just getting rid of him. It's we're getting rid of him because that money can go to other people who can make us better instead of someone who, ever since Micah Parsons has complained, he has been like talking to people in the locker room and stirring up dissension. It's all good, bro. It's just time for you to move on, dog. I told y'all boys, I said this weeks ago, I said I wouldn't be surprised if this brother does not play another snap in Dallas. He actually did play last week and the week before, but it just gets to a point where, bro, you are already on thin ice. If the team tells you to fly back with the team and not go out and party, and you go out and do it anyway after you're already on thin ice and you've been injured and you've been playing like trash this year, and they still paid you, brother, dude, dude. I don't know. I don't know. So I wish him the best, man. I hope he does his thing. Where
Hey,
does he go from here? I think that while it sucks that they released him, I'm glad that they released him when they did because one, he goes into waivers now. So if he clears waivers, he can be picked up by any team that wants to buy out the rest of his contract, which they would pay him for the 550,000 for the final game of the season and whatever else he's due. But all of his guarantees are gone, and his injury guarantees are gone as well because he got injured. So the Cowboys did him a favor by cutting him now, bro. We're gonna cut you 2 weeks before the playoffs. Now you have time to clear waivers and call the Bills or call the Jaguars or call whoever and say, hey, yo, I know y'all need a cornerback. As long as you play
We know
man to
who he's
man,
gonna
I'm
call,
good.
bro. We know who he's gonna call.
Bro, you can
Big
go to Buffalo.
brother, big brother, big brother. Can you get me on there? Big brother, tell Gavin I'm make a space in the room for me. Does
That's
Cardi
crazy.
got an extra room? Come on now. We already know who he's gonna call if that's the situation. We already know, bro. The Dark Knight don't even want to admit it. He's like, yo, he's sleeping on it. He's like, yo, we about to get both Dig brothers. I'm set. I'm set. I already know what he's about to do. Dallas said they don't like me. Can I come play with you? That's literally about what's about to happen. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the next thing that goes onto that list. So
Say that
like,
he's
hey,
going to be one of the best corners when he gets on the Patriots. And then people
see,
say,
you see, he
what the fuck was that? Why can't you do that? Why can't you play zone like that on Dallas? Because we don't know who the fuck that nigga Brian Chottenmeier is. He playing
it's
for
not.
Mike Vrabel.
Brian Schottenheimer's not the defensive coordinator, but it's all
Playing for
good, bro.
Mike Vrabel.
Like I said, big brother. I heard there's some allegations. Is there another Diggs they need on the field? Come on now. I'm already knowing.
Breaking news.
Oh,
Colts 44-year-old quarterback Philip Rivers is retiring from the NFL after a 4-week comeback. With one game remaining and Riley Leonard getting the start, Rivers confirmed that he won't be returning for another NFL season and intends to resume his coaching career. When asked if this is his final year playing in the league, Rivers said, "Oh yeah, yes, I'll be right back on the sideline," which I'm sure many watching probably said that's where you belong. Rivers
That
threw for 544 yards, 4
facts.
touchdowns, 3 interceptions with a 63% completion percentage and 3 starts. Philip Rivers is riding off into the sunset once again. All right,
mm.
there you go.
Come back
The,
and be a QB
the
coach for the
disrespect,
Falcons, bro.
the disrespect from the coach. You had this man, you pulled this man off his goddamn damn couch. He was minding his business with his 100 fucking kids. Let that man sit and retire, or play this man to the end of the damn until the end of the season. You benched this man for what? What did you call? I'd have been pissed off too. The hell you pulled me out of retirement for?
Yeah, I'd have
And
been
it's
Brady
pissed off too.
disappointing
health
because
insurance.
I would have loved to see him have a full season next year because Philip Rivers still got it. A lot of people owe this man an apology because this man
Yeah,
was putting up numbers. It's not his fault that the defense is ass and wasn't
that's
doing
very
their damn
true.
job. That's not his fault.
That's definitely
Get
not
this
his
man.
fault.
I don't know where I would see him. I don't think he's come back for the. Well, he's not come back anyway. I don't think he's come back for Indiana. But if he was to come back, I would like to see him play for. I'd like to see him play for the Giants. I'd like to see him play for the Giants.
You like Philip Rivers to
Maybe,
go play for the
maybe
Giants?
yes, or maybe even the Falcons. I would like to see him play for the Falcons.
He can be a QB coach because clearly there's no
No,
coach over
I want
there.
him starting. I want him as a starting QB. The disrespect that y'all have for
I'm
Philip Rivers.
not saying I'm not being disrespectful, but it's best he come back as a QB coach and
If
do what's good for the league. Do what's
if
good for teams.
if he was coming back as a starting QB, where would you want to see him?
If he has to be in a good situation, it can never he can't go to the Jets. He can't go to no tanking team, no
No, not
losing
no
team.
Jets. No.
Nah, shit. I don't
Appreciate
know.
you, Phil
Most of these teams
Rivers.
got like a
You got
QB.
your
Yeah, he come play for the Falcons.
He could play
but
for the Vikings.
he
Appreciate
can
you,
play
Philip
for the
Rivers. We appreciate you for
Vikings.
being here for 3, 4 games. Thank you. You got your insurance and all that
He
stuff
go
for your
play for the.
family still, and even though you had to reset the clock for your Hall of Fame, you're lit.
That's what I'm saying. Now you have to wait another 5 years for what? So
He
what did you
made
pull
that
this man
decision.
off the
He can go
couch
play
for?
for the Chiefs until
He
Mahomes get
made
back.
that
Bro, Mahomes will
decision.
be back like week 6, week 8. Stop it.
Remember,
He made that
I talked to
decision.
you about this. You shut him down for a whole year, and you make sure you have everything ready for him. You do not bring him back week 6
Why
as
not?
much as he thinks.
If the Chiefs, hold on, but if the Chiefs are 3-3 starts off next year, why not? If the Chiefs
If the
starts off as 3-3, hell, I would even say 2-4. That's manageable. That's not bad. Hell, the Chiefs started off in a worse
That's
position
not
this season
bad,
with a
but
healthy team.
with a healthy team, it depends. Patrick Mahomes damn near most of the season was doing everything himself, but until like certain players came back, Rasheed Rice and whatnot. I just don't want him to sit. Like, they remember they still don't have their number one receiver, and Travis Kelsey is more than likely going to retire
Well,
after the
apparently,
season.
apparently Tyree Hill might be going back to the Chiefs. So there's your number one receiver now.
We'll have to see
Mm.
during the offseason at that point. I don't know if the Chiefs will probably take him back, but we don't know. We don't know.
Well, we
That's
don't.
not.
Well, he depends on what he's asking because Andy Reid made
Yeah,
it clear he's not sending no, and especially now after that injury, he will be lucky to get. I would say he would be lucky if Andy Reid pays him 40 mil for a couple years. He'll be lucky.
yeah, bro. I'm
That
paying
would
that
be he'll
nigga.
be extremely
I'm
lucky.
lowballing him like Bill Belichick would do and give him like 20 mil, maybe 15 mil. You've already got enough money. Clearly, you spent it on your wives plural. So you know, and probably major kids. That's not my problem. You said you didn't like it here, so hey, that's how I would see it as if I was Andy Reid. But I'm not Andy Reid. I'm not the Chiefs. We were just talking about Philip Rivers. Shout out to Philip Rivers. Thank you for doing what you did. You still got it. If you want to say anything or come back and do anything, come coach for the Falcons. Um, it's
Speaking
not
of
a
retirement, and Andy Reid said he has no plans of retiring in his future.
There you go. I mean, bro, if he wants to coach as long as he wants, what is that man like 56, 60? I don't know.
Andy Reid should be in his 60s. How old is Andy Reid? He should be 60 something. I don't think he's
Yeah,
as old as Belichick.
that's why. Hey, if Belichick is coaching, Andy can coach.
That's fair. But I mean,
That's how I
Belichick
see it.
is being trashed right now. His team is not looking good at all.
Yeah, yeah. What is 67 is what Andy Reid is.
67?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got another 5 years. He got another 5 years in.
Mm. Yeah. He'll
Years.
stay here. And then Bill Belichick is I can see Bill Belichick's coming back to NFL probably in like couple years from now after he molds UNC to what they want him to, their cash cow. Um, and with that, before we get on to anything, we can talk about injuries if there's anything a report for injuries. I know Dev is usually head
Oh,
to toes
we
on
got
that.
we got a couple more updates, man. We
Oh,
got the DK Metcalf update.
DK Met.
Got the
Okay,
DK
I didn't know if you
update.
wanted to do we could go with the injuries first and DK then MVP then.
It's
Whatever
up to you.
games you
You tell
predict.
you, bro. This you host. You tell me.
Yeah, then that's why I'm going to. Hey, then that's what we do it. We go ahead. Hey, I would like to hear the injuries before we go ahead and talk about DK. Give everybody time to meditate on what apology they should tell him.
All right, man. Let me pull up the injuries. Let me pull up the injuries for you, man. Oh man. Oh, let me see. All right, so Marcus Mariota, we was talking about the Commanders versus the Dallas Cowboys earlier. Marcus Mariota is still dealing with a throwing hand and quadricep injury. His availability for Week 18 is uncertain. I said this before. Commanders not going anywhere, bro. Sit out and enjoy your vacation. Enjoy your off season, man. Josh
Enjoy your
Johnson is
off
supposed to be
season.
starting again, so we'll see what happens with him. There's no reason for you to sit there and try to rush it. It's just stupid, bro. Your season is over. Your team's not going anywhere. It's over with, bro. You injured your throwing hand, you injured your quadricep. It's over. Even if you were to sit there and try to scramble, you got a crazy leg injury. Sit out. It is what it is. Come back next season if that's what the Commanders want to do. I think they should move on from Marcus, but that's two different things. So but it is what it is. So shout out to him, man. Wish you a speedy recovery. Lamar Jackson, man, is questionable against the Steelers game, and I'm honestly disappointed because I would love to see Lamar Jackson, but this goes back to what I've been saying for a while now. When you have these types of injuries, bro, rest. Do not sit here and try to rush back because what's going to end up happening is this little bit of smaller injury is going to become a bigger injury. So he's extremely questionable for coming back versus the Steelers. Number one, number two, he played very light as far as practice this week because of his back injury and also his leg injury also as well. His status is to be determined closer to the game time. Trent Williams, man. Shout out to Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers, man. He left week 17 with a hamstring injury. His availability is unclear. He had limited practice also again this week as the 49ers pursue the top NFC seed. I hope that they get him. I would love to see the 49ers. I would love to see the 49ers get that, but we'll see what's up, man. Noah Sewell, whatever his name is, believed to have suffered a torn Achilles in week 17. I don't know if y'all saw that. That was crazy, man. We had a lot of people getting torn ACLs, bro. It's not looking good.
Yeah, it's
This
not.
this season was a rough season.
It was a
Rough
crazy
season.
season to say the least. Don't
Yeah,
know. I
yeah.
still can't tell you who's going to win the playoffs, who win the Super Bowl.
All right.
I still couldn't tell you off of the strength alone.
Yeah, so he tore his Achilles in week 17. So obviously that season-ending injury. To have a season-ending injury this late as far as a torn ACL Achilles, man, it looks like he may not come back until week 10, week 12. At that point, bro, like yeah, it's over with for not just for this season, but also for next season, also too as well. The Bears, I believe, is in the playoffs, depending on what spot they're in. If they win this week or not win, that'll basically determine where they're going to be as far as their seeds, as far as the seeds is concerned. But shout out to Noah, man. Wish you a speedy recovery, man. Geno Smith, high ankle sprain, is extremely unlikely to play in week 18 again. It's the Raiders, so who gives a damn, bro? Sit out, enjoy
Yeah.
your vacation, bro. Kenny
Hell
Pickett
yeah.
is expected to start. Let me see. I had a couple more. JJ McCarthy, the Vikings. Status is to be determined. This man injured his hand. He had some type of swelling in his hand and things like that. So he's going to be going through, I guess, some type of test or MRIs or whatever the case may be to figure out exactly what happened or what it is. But yeah, man, we'll keep it going. So Rams had several key starters, man. These boys lost Cooper Cup, Kyron Williams, Matthew Stafford, all is listed as questionable or even doubtful to play in week 18 because of their previous injuries, man. I don't know what the hell is going on with the Rams, man, but it's not looking too good for Sean McVay. Not looking
Bro,
good for Sean.
If you got an update, you need to say that on the stream, Gavin, bro.
No.
Oh, you got an
These
update?
are
What's
all
up?
these are all
He dropped the
allegations.
update in the chat
These are
about
allegations?
These are
Diggs
just
thing.
these are quote unquote allegations. Cause you feel me? You niggas, I I'm gonna leave it alone because you feel me. But if y'all really want me to talk about it, there
That's
is
crazy.
now an
You said you didn't want to
official.
talk about it. Now you want to talk about. Go
Hey,
ahead,
but
talk
if
Now,
about
these
it.
now he
niggas,
want to put it in the
hey,
chat
because
instead.
I'm just all
Oh,
right. So
this
all
ain't
right,
got
so
nothing to do with
bet. All
football.
right, I'm just saying because y'all want to talk about it, right? If y'all want to talk about it, a police report
Hey Neil,
statement of
clip
the
that.
interview
Hey, clip
between
that.
the police and the chick
Clip that.
came out. I just want you to understand that a part of the document of her explaining of what happened, she said that he barged into her
Read it
unlocked
out. Read it
room.
out.
Okay. Okay, so
You already speaking on it, bro.
it's
Read
an
it out.
entire long paragraph of this whole thing. So
Go
I'm
ahead.
just so if you want me to read this whole
What you
thing.
think? Well, go ahead. Best way paraphrase it. Take what you
Okay,
can.
so basically, because I've already said it here and I've already basically said it in the chat because I wrote what I said in the chat. Basically, she said that, and these are word for word, bar for what the Dedham Police Department thingy says. It says, she went on to say that on December 2nd of 2025, she was working as a private chef at 7 Schoolmaster Lane in Dedham. Actually, you know what? Fuck all that. I'm starting from the beginning because the bitch tried to do some emotional tactics. On December 16th, 2025, while assigned to the front desk, Adams, because it only says Adams, uh they said comma her first name Mila entered the station to report a past incident. Adams appeared emotional and initially hesitant to give a statement. She asked for a female officer. Let's just put a pause there. Let's not just play games here. Look, if you're going to report something, and I know if I'm trying to tell some falsifying story, I would like the person of the same gender so I can tell, because y'all gonna know how I feel. If I can tell you, if we as all men, if I could come to you and say, yo, I don't want to talk, don't get it.
Hmm.
Y'all gonna get it because y'all feel me. So, but whatever. He said he checked the scheduling sheets and saw that we did not have a female officer on duty until 4 p.m. He let her know and he told her I'd give her a few minutes to think about things and if and let her know I understood if she was uncomfortable to speak with me. Did his thing.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Where's the strangling part?
After a few minutes, she said that she second she worked she said that on her unlocked bedroom they had been having an ongoing text exchange over money owed to Adams. The money owed is a month worth of pay, quote unquote. She said that they began to discuss this, which apparently angered the male. She alleges that the male then smacked her across. She tried to push him away. The male then tried to choke her using the crook of his elbow around her neck. She said that that he was behind her with his arm wrapped around her. She said that she did feel like she had trouble breathing and could potentially have blacked out, but she said she
Hmm.
tried to pry his arms away and he tightened his grip. At that point, the male threw her onto the bed. He said something to the effect of "thought so." And then she told him that she still hasn't been paid. At that point, the male said lies and uh walked out of the room. She explained to me that he needs to sign off on payments in order for her to be paid, which is why she confronted him directly. I, now, the most important part of this, because the officer asks a very important question here. He asked her, the officer, if she had documented any injuries when this occurred. Okay? She said that she had some redness on her upper chest areas, but did not take any photos. When have you
That's a
ever
red
heard?
flag. Yeah, that's a red flag.
When
That's a red flag.
have you ever heard a day in a fucking life? And every female, have you ever heard in your damn life? And if any nigga have fucking money, if something happened, don't fucking
Hmm.
take
Bro, we losing you, Gavin. We
Consistent.
losing you.
Yeah, I was like, is it me?
Yeah, we losing you, bro. We losing you. Something going on with your Wi-Fi.
That's something I would do.
Yeah, that
can't
means it's
My
2 hours.
bad.
That means it's
we
two
can't hear
hours.
you. We
It's,
we can't hear
it's
you.
2 hours. Hold on.
Why? Because the truth.
Yeah,
You're frozen, bro. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. You're frozen. Okay, all right. We lost them. We lost them.
We
That's
lost
crazy.
him.
You feel me?
All right, we
See?
back. All
Oh,
right, he's
See?
back.
okay,
All
You
right,
okay.
see?
all right.
It's crazy.
You're
I
back.
was out here speaking truth. I was out here coming out here speaking truth, and shit tried to cut me off. So you know what? It's all right. I understand that the universe just said the sign, hey, bro, you was spitting too much fire. You was going too deep. Let's move on. I get it
Okay.
to the universe. I get it. But we all said it there. Red flag. If this is an assault case, and you telling me that somebody, especially the woman, said that she got assaulted and she said that she had redness across her area of the chest, and I know damn well if you saying that you got
and
assaulted, you was taking pictures.
some victims may feel like they're threatened by people or their attackers who are in positions of power or who have resources or money, so they may not be, as willing to go to a police. But I would think that if you had bruises on your chest, you would have at least taken pictures
She
or
went to
something.
the police. This ain't something about, oh, you feel me, like one of her friends talked to somebody in the NFL, found out, and she went to the police.
Let me use the bathroom.
She went to the police.
Okay.
This ain't some different thing where it's like, oh, you feel me? The NFL found out from somebody, or an anonymous tip came in and this said something, da da da. Bro, you telling me all of this is over a month rent? A month, not a month rent. I'm my bad. A month of pay? You said he got to sign off on something for her to get paid, bro. So what that and you got to confront somebody for him to go sign. So what that sound like a business thing. Sound like you gotta sound like that you got something to go send to somebody, and they gotta go sign off on something. When have you ever heard of, if you a private chef running businesses or whatever? I'm pretty sure you got things in place, because if you a private chef that's so up there that you actually cooking for NFL players and shit like
Mm.
that, where NFL players go into your restaurants and shit, right? So I'm pretty sure you got some kind of legal something going on where you could be like, hey, yo, I got so if somebody owe me money, boom, I can send this to something here. Y'all got to do this. So, but you got to go to him directly. And then all of a sudden
Mm.
you gonna tell me that you went to him directly about it, and then all of a sudden he entered your unlocked bedroom.
So, this information is very thought-provoking, actually. Hmm.
Bro, look, I don't condone liars. You feel me? I don't condone lying and shit. I ain't, bruh. When I see, if y'all could say that, yo, some shit actually happened, show me that some shit happened. Anytime, even when the whole Jonathan Majors and the whole shit was going on, even when the fucking Michigan coach, bruh, the Michigan coach got found out because some nigga took a picture of the bitch leaving his house, or him leaving the
Boom.
bitch house.
Boom. And he
So you
Ubered
gonna
for
tell me
him.
that there was no fucking evidence of photos, bro? Like you gonna tell me, bro? Like, oh, you feel me? You going to the police to go make a report, bro? And that's why you wanted a female officer, bro. That's why you wanted a female officer to go talk to first, bro. Because you know you would have got off on that dumbass shit first, bro. Because bro, you don't need no evidence for that. She gonna be like, oh wait, he touched you? Oh what? Blah blah blah. Because bro, like not to say that that's not the shit that happened, but because assault is commonly more on women than it is, bro, like I said at the beginning, it's just like, hey, I want to go talk to a male officer because I don't want to talk to a female officer because she won't get it. She gonna think that,
Mm.
oh, I'm gonna hold this and I'm gonna hold that because da 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 da, and then I'm gonna be the one in cuffs. I gotta talk to the male officer.
I see. Okay, okay. That makes sense. That too makes sense. Okay.
Just saying, you
All
feel
right.
me? Like I'm just saying. That's it.
Speaking of Stefon Diggs, man, I just posted in the chat. So Social media influencer Aileen LaPera has now filed a paternity lawsuit naming Stefon Diggs as the father of her unborn child. Come on, Cardi. You
Nah.
this is embarrassing at this point, but we can move on. We can move on. Let me get back. Let me get back to what I was doing, man. What was I at? But yeah, man, yeah, that's I think that was it. Lamar Jackson, Jordan Love. Yeah, Jordan Love still got a concussion. Amara St. Brown, knee injury. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah,
That's
man.
about it, man. Um, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so we can move on
Okay,
to
say no
the
more.
next topic.
Say no more. Then on if we go into the next topic, I'll just go ahead and say this: the DK Metcalf update. I didn't see anything unnecessary about it. The only thing I knew is that NFL agents can't stand for the BS with DK Metcalf after the suspension. As we know earlier last week, I believe, or the week before, DK Metcalf got into a little bit of an altercation with a fan, and he was then suspended by the NFL for 2 games.
Yeah,
So,
it's crazy because you know, Clutch and I was covering this last week. And I said verbatim, why didn't he get security? Why didn't he do this, that, and third? Why didn't he do his due diligence? Hey, man, apparently he did. He filed reports last, bro. This has been going back since he was starting at the Seahawks, Seattle Seahawks, with the same exact fan saying race allegedly, ain't nobody suing me, allegedly saying racial slurs, derogatory terms, and things of that nature. DK Metcalf did his job and did what the hell he was supposed to do. And the Detroit Lions staff and organization did nothing about it. The
Okay,
NFL
and
didn't even know about it. Now the NFL
I
is
already
looking.
see what this is. I see what
no,
this
we
is.
already know, bro. The NFL did know about it. They suspended DK, and that's why the Steelers lost.
Well, no, I'm saying that they know about it
No,
now regarding
Steelers
the
That
lost
fan,
because they
happened.
were too busy
regarding the
trying to
fan. I'm saying.
prevent Miles Garrett from breaking the record.
Hmm.
That's fine.
Well,
He didn't have no target. His DK gone. The Lions, they of course the NFL know about that fan, bro. You think they didn't know about that
I was
fan?
like, yeah, this sound like a heckler. Nah, this sound like a.
Shit been
You
going
telling
on for
me
years. Yeah, the
this
NFL
nigga
know
went
about
from
it, bro.
Seattle to
Bruh.
since he
NFL
was
been
with
know
the
about it.
followed
Seattle
him?
Seahawks.
He
Bruh,
followed him from
bruh.
Seattle to Pittsburgh?
Come on, bruh.
Come on now, bro.
The NFL been knew about that, bro.
This is a known heckler, and he probably I don't know how
It's
much he
just that it
pays
never got
music.
this serious.
Yeah, and
We can't ban him from attending games or nothing like that because he ain't put his hands on you. He ain't do this. We ain't see nothing. Da 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 da. This is
hmm
like the first time it's actually just been on
this is the
camera.
first time.
But
It's the
bruh, like I'm
first
pretty
time.
sure, like, hey yo, like they sent some letters about it, bruh. I mean, like, hey, bruh, this specific person, bruh, like, yo, fuck that nigga, bruh. Like,
Yeah.
You know what's so sad? You know what's so sad? The sad part is Buddy is suing and he's still gonna win. He's still
of
gonna win it for
course,
Of
a nice little
course.
chunk of
of
change.
course.
It
He's still gonna
sucks.
win a nice chunk
Bruh,
of change.
DK punched me. The fuck? DK punched me.
DK punch.
Bro, my jaw broke. He punched
Hey,
just like
charging
Anthony
that thing up,
Joshua, bro.
Trav.
My jaw broke. I'm
Charging that
spitting
thing
blood,
up.
bro. Like, bro, I'm spitting blood, bro. I'm spitting blood right
Charging
now,
that
bro.
shit up.
Hey,
He
Trav,
came
hey,
in like this and he did it twice, bro. You ain't see it because his first one, his nails crossed me across the face, and then the other one, he punched me across my jaw. My jaw
Bah.
broke.
hey, Trav said it best last week. Trav said once she would have grabbed me, I would have and fell over.
Yeah, I would have
Dead
fell right
ass.
over the barricade, dead
Dead
ass,
ass.
boy.
I'm over the
Would have fell
barricade,
over the
bro. Like
barricade.
I'm straight over the barricade, bro.
The moment my shirt went 1 inch away from my body, I'm over the
Bro,
barricade.
I'm
you
over the
can't
It's a
prove
dub.
to
rail
me because,
easily.
bro,
It's a
you can't
dub.
prove to
I'm
me
over the
because, bro, that's a
barricade.
professional
Easily.
athlete, bro. That's a professional
Yes.
athlete
First
that
thing I'm
can
gonna say,
lift
the nigga's
my weight
250
times
pounds
two,
and he bench
You
presses
are a
400.
weapon.
Like,
bro,
fuck out of here,
times
bro.
two. Fuck
Times
all that.
two.
That
You
nigga
are a
pulled my
Fuck
weapon.
shirt
out of
and I
here, bro.
immediately went flying, bro. I was at bitch weight. He threw me, bro. I was
He
at bitch
threw.
weight. He threw
Hey,
me.
like y'all remember that scene from Friday when he grabbed Money Mike in the bathroom? I
Fuck all that. It's like Fresh
said,
Prince,
this
bro.
nigga
That nigga
grabbed my
gonna take
t-shirt.
my shirt.
I went over the
Ah,
barricade like I was Money
nah,
Mike.
fuck all that shit, Trav. It's like Fresh Prince, bro. That nigga jazz, bro. Said as soon as he did,
ah, ah,
exactly, bro.
it's the
Crazy. Bro, that's crazy, man. But yeah, so apparently the NFL is now looking into it because the Lions organizational staff or whoever didn't do their due diligence and was supposed to remove this man or at least ban this man from coming back
Oh.
in the stands, and they did not do so.
oh, bro.
So that's why.
Because,
Yeah, so
bro, the
that's
NFL
that's
been
why.
knew about this, bro.
It's
The
a play.
NFL been knew,
That was
bro.
low key a playoff game. They were not gonna
That
do
was
anything.
literally supposed to make sure the Steelers is gonna lose the game so we can
Hmm.
have the Ravens and Steelers for week 18, bro. This all
Why do you
entertainment.
think they're having the little court thing? Oh, I'm gonna sue him. I'm not gonna sue him.
Bro,
The
I'm like,
NFL's just gonna
bro,
give
right?
me
You
money.
feel me? I'm gonna go to the police officer and report a fucking assault case with no fucking evidence, no proof, no nothing. And when I'm sending fucking numbers of the text quote unquote net messages, the police officer is gonna ask you, bro, why you sending me messages about with different numbers? Oh, that's the number that I
About
used to
whoopty whoop
text
and
them
whoopty
off of.
whoop, man.
Whoop the fuck all that. You
Fuck
feel
all
me?
that.
Allegedly the bitch lying.
Allegedly, bro. Allegedly. Well, the NFL might agree with you. The NFL saying something because
Mr.
now
Craft.
they're stepping in.
Step in that shit, bro. Tell that, bro. Get that bit. Give her the month. Give her the month. Give her 2 months since you want to fucking complain about a month. Give her 2 months.
Give it 2 months. We'll see what them 2 months about to do, because it's getting to that point. Um, it's getting to
Probably
that
like
point.
what, $1,000. And guess what? In one of the weeks that she was fucking talking about that this nigga owe her money, bro. This nigga told her in one of the weeks, bro, your services is not needed for this week, bro, because that nigga was probably in a fucking away game or some dumbass shit like that.
That dumbass away game. I'm not gonna lie. You not wrong at all. Mm-mm. All right. You not wrong at all. Let me not look into this. Um, we're gonna we're gonna we're gonna
Crazy.
go in to next week's the final matchups before week 18. But as we go through the matchups, I'll just ask, when the team pops up, is this your MVP? So we'll knock out
Yes.
two birds with one stone.
He's my
There's a
MVP. There's only one MVP.
ah,
There's only one MVP
we're
that's
gonna
minus
get there.
500. There's only
We're
one
gonna
MVP
get
that's
there.
minus 500.
I got you. I got
The
you.
only person who was the MVP
I
threw away
got
his
you.
MVP.
I got you because you've been asking, but we've got so many we've got a couple good matchups that mean something, some that don't. So we might as well just knock it out along with it because there's no. I mean, if you want to talk about the Browns and Bengals, obviously not. That's not about to happen.
All right, real
We
quick
will
We,
probably
we,
for the
talk
only,
about.
we,
record.
can, we can only cover the teams that's in the playoffs.
There you
Number
go.
one, number two, the teams that even if they were to lose, it doesn't
Implicate.
even matter. Like we don't
Yeah,
gotta.
we ain't
It'll be
gotta
too
be here
many.
for that.
Yeah, we ain't gotta
All
be
right,
here for
so
that.
what's
We
the
don't need to be
record?
talking about the Browns versus the Bengals. We don't need to be talking. No,
Yeah,
bro. Like
we
it's like
only here because we only here for the stuff that implicate playoffs, bro.
there you
That's
go.
So
it.
what was the record from like last week and
Yes.
shit?
So, Bookie, when you get a chance, before we get into this, would you tell us the
Yes,
record?
sir, man. Last week, pretty good. 13 games. Of course, in second place, we had me and Dev both getting 7 wins and 6 L's. And then in first place, we have a tie between Neil and Gavin, who both got 8 wins and 5 losses.
That's crazy,
Pretty
man.
short this week. Pretty short.
Man copied my list, bro. That's crazy, bro. I can't believe he copied. He's found a way to copy my list and be like, you know what? It's all right, man. I see you, Gavin. I see you. Tied it up.
I'm not gonna lie, Neil, you did pretty good with calling like the underdogs. One, you're the
Oh,
only person that called the Dolphins to beat the Bucks.
Oh yeah.
You were the only person that called the Falcons to win,
Yeah.
and you were the only person that called the Browns to win. Good job,
It,
bro.
bro,
All
it's
the
only
time.
because it's the
All the
last 2 weeks of the season. There are some teams that are only here to fuck up other teams and make it worse for them. That's it. That's just how
I
it
just
goes.
realized why you. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never
Nah,
mind.
you get- Um,
Nah,
that is the only reason why some of those
Still
picks
in the
slid.
lead.
Because I understood. I understood what was going on. I was like, yeah, this is upset week. Like the Falcons damn near ruined Matthew Stafford and his team's like playoff standings and whatnot and more. So it just happens. Well, it's what 9:38. We can get into this now. Solid time. And my phone says we had 10% battery, so you already know what that means. It is almost time to end it the right way. So, without further ado, Bookie, have your pens ready. Obviously, make your case when the week comes. And here we go. We got 2 Saturday games, both important. We'll start off with the less likely, the lesser game. Panthers at the Buccaneers. Dev, who you got? I know it's an interesting matchup because both teams don't want to win apparently.
Yeah, I was just about to say because I don't know why the hell these boys lost to the Dolphins last week, but whatever.
I
Um,
can't tell you why.
is
So
Bryce
who
Young still
takes the
starting?
division? That's pretty much who you're asking right now.
Is Bryce Young still starting?
Yes, he has
yeah.
to start. Yes. Who takes the
Give me the
division?
I lost I
Panthers.
lost faith. I lost faith in Baker Mayfield, man. I just don't
Yep.
get it.
Nope. I
I
lost
just
faith
don't get it.
in Todd fucking Bowles.
I
Give
called
me the
it.
Panthers
I
because
called it.
they
Give me the
lost last
Panthers.
week.
Yes. Yes.
So
Give me
Gavin
give
the
me the
finally
Panthers.
Panthers.
decided to do the right thing after all
Give
seasons.
me the
And
And
maybe
and
if I
go for the
also
finally
Panthers.
vote against Baker Mayfield, that nigga will finally win the
I
game and
told
Todd
you
Bowles will
this.
get
I
fired.
told you I told you what Baker Mayfield was doing in the beginning is not sustainable. That is one thing I
Bruh,
said
his
I was
whole
it was
QB and
not
shit was
sustainable.
hurt.
It was
Everything
cool.
was hurt. Everybody was
It
hurt.
was
Everybody
and
was
then he
hurt.
started getting his targets back and
And
still
then
lose.
Todd Bowles coaching is
I-
shit.
hey, 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 it's okay. It's
Nigga tried
okay.
to blame the fucking team. Like, no, nigga,
Hey, he did.
you
I will
ass.
say he did it
Coaching
twice,
better.
and the first time is okay. Now the second
Mm.
time, let's man up. Now let's man up, brother. Your team's like 1-7 or 2-7 in the
Yes,
last
they are fucking 1-7.
in
They
the
have
last
won
thing.
the
That's
last
crazy.
one game in the last 8 games.
No, that is not
Todd
just
Bowles
the
was ass.
team.
So give me the
That is not just
Panthers.
the team. That
Give me the
is
fucking
the
Panthers.
definitely that's a
So,
whole.
Trav, who you pick? The Bucks? Because we all picked the Panthers.
I'm definitely. I've been
I
on the
think
Panthers.
I don't want to choose the
um,
Panthers. I want Baker Mayfield in the playoffs, man. That's what's pissing me off. But this
I,
man, week after week, is just disappointing.
and
Give
it's
me
not
Bryce
like
Young.
Disappointing.
Give me
all
it's
Bryce
right,
Young
all
to
right.
And you
top
Nah,
off
can't
the
say,
season.
hold on, Gavin, you can't say that it's just Todd Bowles because this man threw what was
The
it, two
whole the
interceptions last
whole
week? That wasn't Todd Bowles' fault.
yeah,
Yeah, that's not
yeah.
Todd Bowles' fault, but that
Okay,
was
then
a
so don't
scheme
say that
fault.
it was Todd Bowles.
Yeah, but it was a scheme fault.
It's a
Okay.
whole. He said Gavin's like, yo. At one point, Starbucks has to take it out
This is
along
what the
with
hell I
the.
be talking
It's
about,
the
bro. This is
scheme
what I be talking
fault.
about.
It's a
Hmm.
scheme fault because you want to try to tell me how a certain person who was now on the Jags who made Baker Mayfield throw for 4,000 fucking yards and was damn near the MVP last year, and
This
now that
guy.
he gone, oh, Baker looked trash. Fire Todd Bowles.
Nah, bro. I wouldn't say.
Fire Todd Bowles.
I wouldn't say all that. The
Fire
Baker
Todd
did it
Bowles.
to himself along with the team
Fire Todd
and
Bowles.
injuries. There's one team where everything happened.
I don't even know why we still
Everything
on this
happened.
game. Fire Todd Bowles.
All right, so say no more.
we're
We all got the
on
Panthers.
this game because people asked me for my pick and I didn't say anything.
What's your pick?
I'm
I'm sorry. I thought
picking
you had actually said the Panthers.
now. I'm picking the Panthers because I think
Okay.
that Bryce Young is gonna end the season off strong. and show everyone that he is poised to be one of those influencers in the NFC for the next couple of years to come. I don't wish bad on Todd Bowles. I think he's a great coach and he's doing what he can. I don't want to push the narrative that he's going to get fired, but I'm pretty sure if they lose, people will be talking about his job.
I don't know, when you go 7-1 and damn near go 1-7, that does
Crazy.
say something. That does say something. So
Crazy.
we'll keep an eye on that one. That it'll be an interesting game just to see. And it's a 4:30 game, so we'll definitely see that one. The arguably game of the week is on Saturday, and that
Yeah.
is the Seahawks and 49ers. Now,
Everybody should be watching that game.
we
Everyone
all
should be
probably be
watching that
watching
game.
that game.
Like I said,
I'll probably hit up Ivan and go, my boy, he's a 49ers fan, and go watch it with him.
like I said,
We started
they're
off with
trying
Dev.
to
Hey,
do the same
Trav,
shit.
Seahawks and 49ers. It's at 49ers, by the way. Oh, I will say this. The Seahawks are 7-1 away. The 49ers are 5-2 at home. So, Trav, as we end
Again,
the season, who takes the division?
I've actually already picked this game on Bookie Sheet. I'm picking the 49ers. The reason why is I picked the 49ers, I think, for the past 3 weeks, and I've actually been pretty consistent, and they have been winning. So, again, as much as I hate to see them win because they are an NFC rival, at the end of the day, I always want to see the NFC win the Super Bowl. So, by hook or by crook, man, it's all good. The Seahawks are a great team. Sam Darnold is a good QB. I just think that the momentum that the 49ers have, putting 40 something points on another team, uh, getting Brock Purdy back a couple weeks ago, and he's been playing out of his mind. Bro threw for 5 touchdowns, and he got sat down in the third quarter. So I think that they're ready to play for first place.
Okay. Shane Warner. Gav, tell me, who is it? Who takes the division at the end of the season? Wait, what is this?
We can't hear you, man. We can't hear you. So
We can't
some
hear
off
you.
the
I
mic.
thought you were about to
Already,
whisper it.
they already. I told you that this is what's gonna happen.
He's
I
gonna
don't want
do
to
it,
talk
isn't
about
he?
this anymore.
Go ahead and say it,
You
bro.
already know
So
who
who
I
you
picked.
got?
He's
I've been
picking the
talking.
fucking Seattle Seahawks.
No,
He's
I'm
do
picking the fucking 49ers because I've been talking about it for the past damn 4 weeks since the damn Seahawks and Rams game that the NFL is literally cheating for certain teams because it's fucking entertainment. And literally
Oh,
week
look
18
at the Patriots
was
fans saying that the
literally
NFL is
the
cheating for a
thing.
division.
We'll
Look at
get
the
to
Yes.
Patriots
that.
fan.
Yes, because
Look at the
them bitch
Patriots
ass
fan.
niggas tried to fucking cheat us. Like we had a game where there's 4 games in the entire like shit, or it's just bad, but there's just egregious fucking referee calls. One of our games is one of them shits, or it's a top 4 where you just look at that shit and you're like, yo, you're trying to throw this game away. You're literally you're working against us.
He says they're working against him. We'll see when
And
that
like I
that
said,
matchup
in that
comes up.
division, they figured out Sam Darnold, so it's gonna be the
I will say you said that last time, and you weren't wrong to an extent, but just they didn't win.
Yeah, cause
So
bruh, how the fuck are you supposed to tell
this
me
man is still
that
you
the
still going
two
on about
point
that pass,
conversion
that goal
is
line
fucking
pass.
success? Fuck, come on now, come on now, come on now. We already know how the fucking bullshit went,
I
bruh.
say no
The
more.
game was over on the fucking failed 2 point conversion that they said was a
Just a little
successful
luck.
2 point conversion
Hey, look at me. Just a little luck.
or cheating.
Yeah. Dev, who you got, man?
I want to pick Kyle Shanahan, man, but if Kyle Shanahan was smart, he will be happy with what his spot is in the position as far as the playoffs. Sit his I said receivers, sit his starting players down and play play the second string. You see what's happening with the Rams right now. These boys is out 4 of their starters, literally a week away, 2 weeks away from the goddamn playoffs. If you're
Mm.
smart, be happy and content with what you have, with where you are. You are in the playoffs. Nothing can happen as far as you getting knocked out. Be happy, sit your starters down, and let your second string go in. Now, if your second string go in and win it, hey, it was meant to be. At that point,
It
it
was
was
meant to
meant to
be.
be.
I coached the hell out of them.
Hell yeah, Kyle Shanahan top five. I'm telling
Hmm
you right now. But me knowing the 49ers, they're probably going to start their starters, and I can guarantee you, I hope I'm wrong, but something's going to happen with one of their main starters. It's not going to look good. I think one of
Yeah.
their starters is going to get injured. Give me the Seattle Seahawks, man. Give me the
Seattle
Seattle
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Seattle. I like it. I like it. That's actually a good one.
Neil, 49ers, Seattle. How you feeling, man?
Like Christian McCaffrey helped me lead my fantasy to a win along with Drake May. I'm gonna go with the 49ers. Brock Purdy has thrown 10 touchdowns in the last 2 games. That's that's incredible.
I
That's
believe he has
absolutely
one rushing touchdown as
and
well,
see, he
or
has
two.
one rushing time. He has 10 touchdowns in 2 games. Someone says they're ready to go to the playoffs. Someone says they're ready to be a number one seed. Someone wants to get Christian McCaffrey a bye because he definitely needs a bye. I will say that. He definitely sat out Tuesday for practice again. So we'll see about that. But give me the Niners, man. Give me the Niners. Let's see if they finish it off. Claim your division, sir. Do it. Um, the next game that I quote, stop me if it doesn't have playoff implications. Packers and Vikings. Not for the Vikings, obviously, but for the Packers.
I mean, nothing. If the Packers lose, they're still in the playoffs. No.
All right, say no more. Well,
Gavin, we
are
can't
they?
we
The
can't hear you.
NFC is tough.
We can't hear you, Gavin.
I said the Packers, Jordan Love is still hurt, and it doesn't matter. They're still in the playoffs because the
Oh, Jordan
Lions
Love is
fucked
hurt.
up.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and the
Mm-hmm.
Lions fucked up, so the Packers are literally like,
Yeah, the
if the
Lions
Lions
are
had won the
in the
game last
middle
week,
of a historic
they would have
collapse.
been
Like
able
they
to
just fucking up.
like
All
if the
right. If
Lions were
none of
able to
these
win last week, they would have been able to fight for the to be in the playoffs with the Packers, but they aren't. So the
say no
Packers are
more.
good.
Say
Yeah,
no
because
more.
even if the Packers lose, they would have shout out to Dallas. They would have 7 losses and 1 tie, and the Lions have 8 losses.
So they claim it. Okay, making sure. I just
It
want to make
doesn't
sure
matter.
winner go home type
The
situations.
only
Um,
one that has implications right now, um, well, they don't really have
I'm
implications,
gonna.
but
I already
it's
know.
just the Ravens and Steelers and the
Obviously.
oh wait, that game doesn't matter either.
Then I'll skip.
The only games that matter is the games that technically matter for first and second place in our
And then
division.
that's gonna go to my next game: Titans and Jaguars. Do the Titans upset the Jaguars and stop them from becoming number one?
No,
What'd you say, Gavin? No,
no,
no upset from them.
no.
All right, say no more. Gavin says no. Trav,
I got the
upset alert.
Jaguars. Uh, I got the Jaguars winning. I think that they're hot. I think that the coach Liam Cohen has them in prime position to be a playoff ready team. They've beat some quality opponents in Denver, and I also believe I believe haven't they played the Texans as well? Could be wrong about it.
What?
I think they did.
No, they played the Texans as well. So yeah, they beat the
They've had some convincing wins towards the end of the season. This is a team. This is probably the hottest team coming in right now to playoffs if they keep this up.
they split with the Texans. They beat the Broncos. I believe they beat the Chargers as well. Yeah, I think the Jaguars beat the Chargers. So give me Trevor Lawrence.
No
I
upset.
think
No
he's gonna
upset.
no upset, man. I think he's
No
gonna do
upset.
good. I think he's gonna give the Jaguars a realistic opportunity. If some of these other teams lose, they're gonna move up to the third or second. But
Say
that
no
will
more.
require a lot of teams to lose. But they could definitely move up to the third seed. So that's good. At least they
Say no
get
more.
one home playoff game. You get one. Maybe you
One. We
get
go. We
two.
go to
If
Jacksonville.
you're lucky.
We going to Jacksonville. Say no more. Dev. An upset?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Titans actually might pull this one off, man. Again, if the Jaguars are smart, same thing with the 49ers. Be happy you're in the playoffs. Sit out your starters. This game means nothing. This game
Denver
means
Exactly.
nothing.
is playing
Hmm.
for their first place.
Yeah,
If
we're only yeah, like you said, only first
That's
game, only playoff implications we're talking about.
everything
that's
rides,
that's fine.
everything rides on the Denver Chargers game. They shouldn't lose, but if they somehow lose, then the Patriots are the seed. If somehow the Dolphins beat the Patriots, then the Jaguars are
Like I
now the
said,
first seed.
only things that can affect seeding.
If somehow everybody loses, the Broncos is gonna be the one that goes to being the number one. Um, yeah, that's it. That's literally it. That it's just instead of the Colts having the three-way tie, it's if the Broncos lose and we lose, it becomes a three-way tie with the Jags, and the Broncos still are gonna probably get in. And then there's only like one possibility of the Jaguars being like the number one seed, and it takes like us
It
to
takes
fuck
too
up.
much. It takes too
No, no, no,
much
no, no. It
for
doesn't.
that to
No, it
happen. Yeah,
doesn't. It
it takes
takes
a
us to
lot.
fuck up. No, it
If
just
you have
takes
to
us to
depend
fuck
on
up.
other teams, you then again I say the same thing about about the damn Dolphins when we were in the playoffs. If we have to sit there and depend on other teams, nah, I'm good. It's either I get the
Okay,
spot or I don't get the spot. And
okay, and then they go rest the starters. They
I'm
go
not
rest the
risking
starters, and
hold on,
then
wait. I'm not risking losing my starters
okay, yeah, they go
for a
rest the
game that doesn't
starters.
matter. If I get
Okay,
first place in home field advantage, obviously that's great. But why would I risk doing that when I'm in the playoff versus a trash ass, no disrespect, but
so the
versus a trash team
Broncos
like the Titans?
lose.
What are we
So
talking about?
the Broncos lose,
Hey,
and then the
that's why they need
Jaguars lose
upsets,
because
man.
they
That's
rest all their
hurt their
Yeah.
starters,
playoff
and they could
chances.
have had the first week, and then
Bookie,
they
put
could
me
have
down for the
gotten up in
Titans.
there.
There you go. He said, "Titans, let it
Argument.
go." I'm with it.
If they smart, they will sit their starters out and be happy with what
Neil,
they
you
got.
picked the Titans as well.
Um, nah, give me Jacksonville. Give me Jacksonville.
I want to see Trevor Lawrence go far
I
in the
want to
playoffs,
see Trevor Lawrence
but I
go,
just don't
but
want to see
I
him
like
get
you. If you
hurt.
asking me like if this is a team that's going to upset and change their playoff seating, there's a chance, but I think they just keep it red hot. They keep it red hot. Um, the Colts and Texans. Does that affect any seating?
Nope, because the Colts are gone.
Yeah,
Boom.
I'm about to say Colts
But
are done.
The Texans are playing for a higher seeding if other teams lose.
Same thing. Obviously, the Texans. Now that you know Phillip Rivers isn't starting, obviously the Texans is going to win because I don't see what's his name the backup for the Colts. I don't see him putting up 3+4+ touchdown versus the Texans defense.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Let's yeah.
come
Yeah,
on.
go
I
ahead.
don't
But
see
again,
it.
if the Texans was
Everyone's
smart, they will be sitting out their starters. This is
mm-hmm.
against a team that's not even in the goddamn playoffs. Y'all are
See
good.
now that one that makes sense. Let go put General
Let's sit
Mills
them
in.
out. Go, yeah. That's an easy one everyone should get. I definitely got the Texans. I'd be surprised if the Colts, obviously do their thing, but with Philip Rivers already being benched and gone, Texans, you guys don't really need to go higher in your seating. If you want to, cool, but no, don't risk it. Don't risk it. Give me the Texans as well. Trav, you going with the Texans as well?
Yeah.
I say no more. Sweep on the Texans. Um, I want to say Bills, but I don't think. I think that's it. After
They're
that
not playing
loss,
for anything.
they're
They are
not getting any
playing for
higher.
higher seeding if other teams lose. They
They
are
all
playing for higher seeding.
all the
Other
teams are
teams
literally doing the same thing right now. They're all just playing for a higher spot in the playoffs. That's it. It's either you in the playoffs or you're not. And if you're in the playoffs, you're playing for a higher spot. That's it.
Higher
Okay,
seeding.
so
Then
what
do
you're
you got the
saying is
Jets upsetting the
you're
Bills
picking
then?
the Bills.
Do you got the Jets upsetting the Bills?
Yes. Give me the Jets.
Actually, give me the Jets as
Because
well.
I didn't like what I saw last week. I didn't like that. I did
Give me
not
the
like that.
Jets as well,
That
Trav.
you literally showed the whole entire world that you have no faith in your offense, let alone goddamn Josh Allen.
Mm.
That's what that showed me.
They
Because if
had
you
faith
did
in the
have faith,
offense.
you
That's
would
why
have
they
kicked.
went for 2.
No. They went for 2 because they were scared to see them in the playoffs, Trav. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's two different things. That's two different things.
Not
Gavin, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Gavin. What's up, man?
They're playing the Eagles. They're not seeing the fucking Eagles until the fucking Super Bowl, my nigga. Like, what are you fucking talking about? They're
Eagles going
playing
to the
to
Super
win.
Bowl?
That's what you.
He
Yes,
said
the
you just
team.
said that they're gonna see them again.
I see
You
what he
said you're scared. They're scared that they're gonna see him in the playoffs. Like my nigga, they're
Oh, my
not gonna
bad, my
see
bad.
him
Not
until the
playoffs. I'm
fucking
sorry.
Oh, okay. I
I
thought he
meant,
was
I
doing
fucking
meant,
something
Super
I
there.
Bowl.
meant in overtime. That's my bad. I misspoke. They were
Mm,
scared to see them in overtime. My apologies.
mm.
Why
That's
am
what I
I
meant to
gonna
say.
sit here and play 10 extra minutes when I have Superman who can end the game right now?
Well, apparently they had the
Hey.
kryptonite because that boy flopped. So I don't
Yes,
want to hear
exactly. That's
that.
what happened.
Hey, the kryptonite
That's
was on the
literally
lawn
what
chips. Them
happened.
boys
That's a
folded, bro.
fact. That's a
That's
fact.
that's what
But
happened.
that again, that showed me because any person in their right mind would have kicked the goddamn field goal.
Dan Campbell wouldn't. Sean
This
McVay
guy did
probably
that.
wouldn't.
And that's why Tom,
Um,
and that's why Dan Campbell is not my top 5. That boy ain't even in my top 10 at this point. Get
That's
this
Well,
man
so
the
really,
hell
because
bad,
out of
y'all,
man. I
y'all,
hope
he
he
was
hope
in.
he
That's
get that
crazy
shit
because y'all was
together.
glazing that nigga off in the fucking like head coaches section. So that's crazy, you know. But y'all want to glaze off this 9-8
Bro, I'm the
specialist.
one who likes Dan Campbell.
I don't know,
What's
but
going
these
on?
niggas
I
want to
said
out here
this.
like and
The
glaze
boy
off
said
this
he had to
9-8
fall out and
specialist.
slander one time, boy. The
We
boy
got
said
See?
I
this
couldn't
nine and
do
eight
it.
specialist.
Oh,
Like,
Dev, how are we doing with time, man? You haven't
We're
mentioned
over. We're
time at
over.
all.
I mentioned time twice. What are you
Not yeah,
talking?
it's
We're over 2
9:59.
hours.
We
all
getting
right, is
towards
We're
the
there
at
end.
any
about
other
2 hours
games?
and 10 minutes. I mentioned it twice when we hit an hour, and I mentioned it again. We were at an
Yeah.
hour and 45.
Mm.
All right, so Ravens Steelers. Give me the Ravens.
Yeah, give me the Ravens because that's the next one.
Gavin, who did you pick for the Jets Bills?
The Bills.
Oh, I thought he chose the Jets. My bad.
The Bills supposed to win, but after
They're
what I
supposed to
saw,
win and
well,
keep
after
their
what I
seating.
saw, I don't like that. And Aaron Glenn is now playing apparently since he's about to get fired. Now Aaron Glenn playing for his goddamn for his damn spot as a head coach for next season, per Gavin's resources.
No. I just want to see if the Jets are going to be the first team in NFL history to finish with zero
Zero
interceptions on the
interception.
You're going
season.
to see an
That's what I
interception
want.
being caught
There we
by the
go.
Jets
Give me the
defense this
Jets.
week. You're
Just
going to
because he
see
put it
Bro,
on
if
them.
Josh
I'm
Allen is
Josh
going to throw an
Allen,
interception in the first quarter.
Bro, if I'm Josh Allen, I'm taking every sack, bro. I'm throwing everything out of
Or
bounds.
I
I'm
don't
throwing
play.
intentional grounding. I'm throwing intentional. I'm saying, yo, y'all are finishing with zero interceptions and your head coach is getting fired so y'all can restart the
Suck
rebuild
my
for the
dick.
20th time and go nowhere again.
Yep,
Crazy.
So,
because y'all
All
have to
right.
face Josh Allen and Drake May for the next 10 years. Tua couldn't survive
yes.
5.
Tua might not even be playing for the Dolphins next season. So
I know.
Why not? I
You know.
mean,
I don't
we'll
I
go to
don't
the
and listen,
Ravens
I said the
Steelers.
same thing. This man is what 5-2, 5-3 within his last 8 games. I think it's 5-2 within his last 7 games, and y'all sat this man down. I get it. You're not in the playoffs, cool, that's fine. But now y'all bigging up Quentin whatever Ewers, whatever his name is. And shout out to him.
Yeah.
He looks pretty good. Looks pretty promising. But guess what? So did Skylar Thompson. Skylar
Ugh.
Thompson put up 31 points versus the goddamn Buffalo Bills in the playoffs, and y'all got rid of this man because he had 2 bad games. So Dolphins is going to be the Dolphins, man. But anyway,
You know
we can
what?
move.
I'm gonna leave it to Gavin next week. Okay.
Gavin has the first week of the playoffs. Yeah,
Yeah. Who's next week?
Unless you get the first,
Gavin
Yeah,
hosts.
no. Because
Yeah, he has the
I
first
was
week of
gonna
the
go
playoffs.
deep into the.
unless
I
we
think it's fitting for Gavin to go talk about the MVP race as it ends. I think it's fitting.
there's only one MVP. There's only one MVP.
There's only
Anyways,
one. I got three,
oh
but
my God,
okay.
I've
Nah,
got
there's
like
only
there's
one.
like 4.
I
Obviously,
got
there's a
three.
one winner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's clearly only one winner, so why are we talking about losers? There's only one winner.
I have three. I have three people for the
Because the
MVP. But go
NFL
for it.
doesn't like the script that
I
you're
guess
trying
you
to make.
guys,
No, it doesn't.
could talk about other people, but there's only one
There's
current
not. That's not
MVP.
how the script goes. Travis
There's only
knows
one
this. We all know
MVP.
this.
Matthew Stafford threw away his MVP by
Whoa,
throwing
whoa,
three
whoa, whoa,
interceptions
whoa.
last week. So now the
Crazy because
current
he
MVP,
threw three interceptions last week, and he's
the
now the same amount of interceptions as Drake May. They both have
and
what,
guess what?
9?
Mm.
Against the common opponents that we have played, we are 6-0. Matthew Stafford is 4-2. He
That's fine.
lost
Every dog has
Well,
his
I'm
day,
not gonna
man.
lie to you. If you want to
to
put your
that.
money where your mouth is,
So, like I
if the
said,
Patriots lose to the Dolphins and
if
then
Drake
the
May
Rams lose
isn't
to the
playing,
Cardinals,
and
doesn't
if
that
If the
Matthew,
affect the
Patriots are
MVP?
smart, they will sit Drake
yeah,
Does
May.
that
They will
not
sit
affect
out Drake
MVP
May.
races?
no, because if Drake May isn't playing, then he is not
Okay,
gonna
so
be
he's not
sitting.
playing then.
I
All right,
don't
so
know. Mike
currently
Vrabel's gonna play
the
him.
odds, Drake May is the favorite, Stafford is second, and then tied
Josh
for
Allen.
third place. Tied for third place is Trevor Lawrence and Caleb Williams.
Oh,
Justin
okay.
Herbert and Josh Allen are tied for fourth place.
Okay.
Sam Darnold and Bo Nix are tied for fifth place.
That's a shame. Bo Nix should be higher. They doing
They
Bo Nix
No, he
dirty.
they're
should
I
No,
reaching.
the
not.
personally don't.
fucking
I
not,
No,
don't.
he
bro.
I
should
Like,
not.
personally
there's only
don't like
one
Bo Nix.
No, he
MVP,
should
Hold on.
not
Hold
because the
on. Hold
Denver
on. Hold on.
Broncos,
bruh.
the Denver Broncos
We
are
should be
averaging
giving it
less
to
than
Dak
25
at
points a
that
game.
spot at least if
No,
his
he should not.
defense wasn't bad.
They're putting up the average points a quarterback should be putting up. Anybody that puts up more than that is because the defense that they're playing against is ass. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Broncos have a crate. They got a. You want to talk about stacked? Broncos defense is stacked.
That
Them
Okay.
is a
boys is
stacked
fire.
defense.
So are we talking about the defense or are we talking about Bo
Nah,
Nix?
you're crazy, bro. The Denver Broncos average 23.9. That's 24 points per game, Dev. That's not MVP caliber, bro. Get
Are
that
we
out of
talking
here, bro.
about Denver's? Are we talking about
So I guess
Denver's
putting up
defense or are
40
we
points
talking about
versus
Bo
a
Nix?
trash ass Jets, that's MVP worthy.
Oh yeah,
Oh
We
no,
have
hold
put
on. Remember,
30
I said
points,
yeah.
average points
damn
per
near.
game. I'm not talking about one game where you went off against a bad team. I'm talking about you've been airing niggas out all season.
We have
That's
been,
what I'm
yes.
talking about.
There's only one nigga who's been airing niggas out all season. He is currently the best deep ball thrower in the
Mm.
NFL. He is the
You
only
mean
current.
Matthew Stafford and Puka Nuka?
No, because guess what? He threw three interception. Currently the best deep ball thrower in the NFL. Currently who has the highest quarterback completion percentage in the NFL. Currently the person who is leading damn near everything except for the other categories that Matthew Stafford has just thrown his fucking life away on.
I don't
It's
know,
Drake
man. These
May.
last games of the season could probably change that. Especially
It's
your
Drake May.
team. Especially your team since,
We
the
literally have
Dolphins
just
know.
won the AFC East and we can go
Yeah, I
sit.
know you're good, Gavin.
We
You're
can
talking about
The
MVP.
Broncos got to go play against the Chargers.
Oh, yes, that is the only elite game actually we have this week.
Jay Harbaugh is
Besides,
sitting down, but the and Broncos should be winning, but you never know against Jim Harbaugh. So
put that one down, Trav.
Well,
Broncos
isn't
Chargers.
well isn't Justin Herbert injured?
yes, he's sitting
So
down
Yeah,
he's
for the
not
yeah.
he's
last
not playing.
game.
Give us the
Nah, he's
Broncos.
sitting down for the last game. But even though he's
It
sitting
makes
down for the
sense.
last
It makes
game,
sense.
everybody else ain't injured.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
give us the Broncos.
But the Broncos might
Give
lose, so you never know.
Yeah, bro. A lot of these teams could just lose out of nowhere.
But yeah, it's the Broncos that's supposed to be winning.
Give me the
But yeah, that's
Broncos.
it.
Nah,
Broncos.
we got to end it
Give,
with the
give me,
Ravens. We
give,
never
give,
chose
give
it.
me, give me the Chargers, man. Give me the Chargers with the crazy upset. Give me
I
the
thought we
Chargers.
all picked the Steelers Ravens game already.
We picked
That's
Steelers
the
Ravens
last
already.
game we pick. We
Yeah,
we picked.
yeah.
I thought we did. Didn't we pick
Trav, we
who?
picked.
No, we did not pick the Ravens and Steelers because
Oh,
y'all
that's crazy.
started another
That's the
conversation.
last one.
Only two
Okay.
people said their picks. I couldn't even write them down. But Ravens and Steelers, what was the picks?
I chose the
I
Give me the
Ravens.
Ravens. Give me the Ravens. I have faith in Mike Tomlin. I have no faith in Aaron Rodgers. I will be happy to see Aaron Rodgers unemployed next season, and I hope that Mike Tomlin returns as a head coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers, hopefully with a better quarterback selection,
Sure. The 9A
like
special.
Shador Sanders. But whatever.
mm,
I would love to
um
see Shador Sanders play at Pittsburgh under Mike Tomlin.
Oh,
will Lamar come back or is he done for the
He's
season?
still he's. I think he's still injured. He's not starting.
No, it not.
He's
So even
listed
if
as
they win,
questionable for 18.
so even if they win, they're not playing he's
There's a
not gonna.
strong possibility they need a lot of help. Depending on what happens, they could make it into the playoffs. But as of now, I'll just say no.
Oh, they have
They
so
need a
many.
lot of help.
Oh man.
The Ravens just need to beat the Steelers and they're in.
Lamar Jackson did not practice today, so he's still sidelined with a deep tissue back contusion. So I'm assuming he's trending towards not playing. They're probably going to go with Tyler Huntley for sure. Even then, I said last week, I said that Tyler Huntley was a serviceable QB. And Dev, we had this again. This is another conversation we're supposed to have, that there is a QB development problem, but we don't have time. And the other conversation that we were supposed to have, that this year taught me the importance of having a good backup quarterback.
Yes.
Very much so, having a good backup
Yes.
quarterback.
I mean,
Which is
I
the
already
reason
said
why
that
I
there
was
was a
so
QB
confused.
development program issue. I think I already talked about that weeks ago. I said that that's the reason I
Uh,
hate them
I'm
niggas.
No,
not even gonna lie to you, Gavin. Your quarterback is an MVP and he's Drake May. You don't get to talk about backup QBs right now, bro. You're
yeah,
Okay.
good.
Why the
You
fuck I
have the
can't talk about?
MVP,
I got the
and the
bro.
best
MVP
Because
and I've
all
QB
been
you're
in the
gonna
telling
do
league.
is
y'all since
try
the
to talk
beginning of
about
the
Your
Drake
backup,
season
your
May,
that
bro.
backup,
they haven't
bro. Your
issues
You
backup
tried to
developing
doesn't even
shoehorn
QBs.
keep
Drake
playing
And I
May
second
in
or
literally
less than
talked
anytime to try to
man.
about
talk about some other
I
QB.
literally brought up the Falcons being a
Ah,
fucking issue and
ah,
why these niggas are trash at developing
oh my.
fucking QBs because all these niggas are playing shotgun. Like I
No.
literally,
Hold on,
I
hold
already
on.
talked
That was
about
the
there's a
only
QB.
time.
I talked about the
No,
QB
don't do that. Don't
development
do that.
problem.
Don't do
No,
that.
QB development and backup QBs are two different conversations. Don't
Yes,
mix
I
them.
didn't say
I'm
anything
not
about. Yeah,
mixing
I
them.
ain't say shit
I'm not
about
mixing them.
backup QBs. I already said that there's a QB development problem, and I said, yeah, I already know that. I talked about that already. I've been said
Yeah,
that.
but
I
that
have my
has
issues.
nothing to do with the Patriots having the best developed quarterback in the league right now. That has nothing to do.
Oh, really?
So, but I
Because
get you.
if
I
QB
get you.
development, if we talking about it, bro, we fired our head coach and we got this nigga up here, 13-3. So I think that's good development. Put Josh McDaniels back in there.
Exactly, because you guys fired the previous coach who did not develop the QB. And when you got an actual coach who could develop QBs in there, he flipped the organization around in 1 year. So thank you, sir, for supporting me. But please, let's continue. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Let's
fire
continue.
Aaron Glenn. So what are we talking about?
Um,
No, this is not about Aaron Glenn. He
Yeah. So
inherited
fire
a
Aaron Glenn.
terrible
So what are we
team.
talking about?
Aaron
I was
Glenn is
getting
not
back
the
to Aaron
issue,
Glenn.
bro.
Yeah. Like I
He's
don't even
not.
know what we're talking about.
Hey,
Like we're
don't
firing Aaron Glenn. Yeah.
just don't lose to the Dolphins. Don't My bad. Don't have a bad game against the Dolphins. All
It's
right.
fine if we rest all our starters and we gonna lose. He gonna, this nigga
No,
gonna
no, no,
stack it
no.
against. Oh look, we have
We'll
won
see,
against you
bro.
again.
Don't lose against the
We
Dolphins.
have the most wins against you against
Don't
everybody else.
don't lose against the Dolphins. I don't want it to hurt Drake May's what do you call it? MVP. Especially if what's his face comes back and just
If
pats.
Drake May
I
somehow
think
plays
Matthew
in the
Stafford's gonna
game
come
and
and play
throws,
for the Cardinal, gonna go and pat stat on the Cardinals. That's what I'm saying.
sure. He pat stat on everybody, but we 6-0 against the same common opponents, and he 4-2. So
Watch this. Watch this.
just
Watch
saying,
from
This
the
is
if we're
another
MVP
if
rating.
we're
conversation in
literally
itself.
gonna put the 1-on-1 because it's the same common thing for why Jalen Hurts and not Jalen Hurts, why Lamar didn't get MVP and what's his face
Josh, I
Josh
mean,
Allen got MVP.
they just threw a bone to Josh. I don't know. That's another day, bro. That's another day. They threw a bone to Josh Allen. Couldn't have Lamar win it again, bro. Could not have done that. But
But Lamar basically had the stats for MVP and was taking the Ravens to doing everything. So why couldn't he get a
Oh,
third
and
you
MVP?
can't do that, bro. That's the
update,
same reason why LeBron couldn't keep going, bro. You know.
update, a
Oh,
minor
update.
update.
Minor
Last
update.
week,
Before we end.
we quickly discussed that Dak Prescott is stat padding. I just want y'all to know that last week Dak Prescott was at, I think it was like 4,179, and Matthew Stafford was at 4,179, and Dak was at 4,174. And I told y'all that Dak will be playing every game until the end of the season because he wants to hit the incentive for leading the league in passing yards, and he's competing with Matthew Stafford. So again, Dak will not sit down until Matthew Stafford takes his final snap for the regular season. So
you,
as of now, as of today, Dak Prescott is at 4,482, and Matthew Stafford is at 4,448.
Are they neck and
oh
neck?
yeah, oh yeah. You might. That means they both about to
Neck and
play.
neck.
That means Drake May's
Neck and
gonna
neck.
play.
But
I mean,
but the difference is Stafford is going to surpass. So if we're only just talking about this regular season and not including the postseason, then he's good. But other than that, if we're including postseason, obviously Stafford got it.
No, again, like I said, the
we'll
only
see.
reason that this matters is because Dak is trying to hit his incentive, and he will get
I
a
respect
bonus
it.
for
Get that
leading
money.
the league in passing yards.
Yeah,
Oh,
get that money. Get that money. I ain't mad at it.
The phone
It's
has
all good.
spoken, bro. The phone has spoken.
This man camera. All right, so we had 2 hours. All right, man. All right.
We had 2 hours.
This man frozen. It's time to
It's
go.
frozen.
It's
time.
It's time to
Alright,
go.
so we out
Bookie, I would like.
Take us out.
Could you take us out, bro? Because I can't do it.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I can take this out. So, all right. So, just so we're aware, so wait, Camille, who did you pick for the Ravens and Steelers?
I didn't pick. Give me the. Oh, fuck, man. Give me this.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Go with the Steelers, bro.
Okay. And then lastly, let me see here. None of these matter.
Yeah,
We picked the Jets, the Bills.
4-11 too.
Did we pick the Chargers and Broncos? Yes, we did, right?
We did.
The Broncos are going to.
Yeah.
Okay. And did we pick the Patriots and Dolphins? I mean, we already know.
I mean, the Patriots are supposed to win, but at this point,
I
Dolphins
mean,
don't know how to tank correctly. So
that's
give me the
saying.
Dolphins.
Why you want to make it fun? Gavin's like, nah, don't do it.
These boys don't know how to tank correctly. These boys don't know how to tank correctly.
Hey, you give me the Dolphins for fun if everyone's all willing to go.
Okay, so now before we confirm, so we're not picking on Packers Vikings. We're not picking on Rams Cardinals. We're not picking on Dallas and the Giants. We're also not picking on Bengals, Browns, Falcons, Saints, Chiefs, Raiders, Commanders, Eagles, and Lions and Bears. So y'all are okay with not picking on any of those games.
There's no point. Lions they're not going anywhere. The Bears, if they win or lose, they're still in the playoffs.
Gavin would have stepped in and said something already.
Yeah, bro. At this point, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No worries.
They'll only matter on parlays at this point.
I'm running into the sunset. Y'all have to pay me dinners.
All right, man. That sounds good, man. I guess everything else we can save it for next week. But I will take us out. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, welcome back to America's favorite pastime, Passing Time with the Bros. You got me, Young Clutch Gold. You got my man, Darth Knight Games. You got the big bro, Neil Appeal for real. And you got the man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT, the one who is hosting the channel, OMG, is Dev. We love y'all. Thank you, guys.
Didn't even know it was him.
I didn't know this. I was like, we talking about
Love the outro.
I love the outro, man. I like the outro.
Thank you guys
for
sharing a wonderful regular season for us. We had a lot of moments, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of tears, a lot of bets that never got resolved because a nigga is still waiting on his chicken, but it is all good. We love y'all. Please tune in for the playoffs because I am excited.
Hey, chat. Does he deserve the? Hey, chat. Does that man deserve chicken?
We just want to enjoy some guilt-free football, man.
Chat.
You said y'all.
As we end this, chat. As we end this, let us know in the comment section if Dark Knight deserves any chicken, bro. Just please let us know, bro.
This man said no winner chicken dinner this time.
They not about to say winner chicken dinner, nigga. They about to tell you no, bro. Eat a salad. Get on the TB12 diet, nigga. Fuck you. That's what they gonna tell you.
TB12
Hey,
diet is literally chicken, steak, and greens, bro. Like, fuck out of here. Give me my fucking chicken then.
Not
that's
fried
hilarious.
chicken, but
I don't give a fuck. I'm not Tom Brady.
That's
what?
hilarious.
This is a guy. Oh, don't worry. I will figure out what Drake Maymay's diet is until you get on that.
It's better than Will Levis diet. That's all I can say.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
look at this guy, bro. Take us out here, Def, man. This
Yeah, we
man,
out, man.
take
So
this man.
thank you guys for
Thank
having
you.
us again for another wonderful week. We love y'all. Please have
Tune in for
yourselves
the
a
final
wonderful
week
new
of the
year.
season.
Please stay safe.
Mm.
Again, drink responsibly. If you are going to go out, make sure that you have Uber or some alternative arrangements to get home. Ladies and gentlemen, do
Please
not
make it
receive
to see.
strange drinks. Yeah, there you go. Do not receive strange drinks from strangers. Do
Except
not
if it's
eat
from me.
food that you did not see be physically prepared by someone.
Ladies,
Make
he's
sure that
single.
you ask questions. Make sure that you go out with a buddy. Let's make sure that everyone goes out for New Year's and gets back home safe.
Please
We
make
will
it
see
back here next year, you
all of you
guys.
in 2026.
We will
Where
see
Big
y'all in
Bookie and the bros
2026.
will be back with the picks. Let's go.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Please make it to
y'all be safe out here
2026
in
for next week's episode, bro. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be awesome. I love it. Yeah, we can go now. And oh my God.